We are live, ladies and gentlemen. My name is FDS, and welcome back to the Ace Podcast. God damn it, Yelich, don't get us copy striked, you fuck.
Like, we're gonna make money from this.
You're right, but I just want the video to stay up.
Alright, yeah, that's fair.
Alright, today it's me, Gwyn, and Yelich, the three amigos. We're here to talk about stuff I watched and that they did not watch.
Well, no, I watched the important parts of Wrestle Kingdom. I need the stressed. I watched everything up till half of the Muto match. I watched until they got into, like, interesting stuff in the Muto match, and I stopped watching.
That's hilarious. So, I don't know where we start with this. Let's start with the Noah show, I guess. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh boy.
That was the first
We're
thing.
bringing in the new year with the actual new year.
Before we get into the curse stuff on the Noah show, let's talk about the not curse stuff. If that's okay with everybody.
Oh, you mean Jack Morris beating Timothy Thatcher? Yeah.
Oh, fuck! That was on the card. Yeah. How do we feel about Jack Morris beating Timothy Thatcher? Jack Morris, random Scottish man that none of us knew about until the fucking one.
I mean, if Timothy Thatcher was a better wrestler, he would have beaten him.
I mean, it's true. It's true. It's true.
It's true. He's not wrong.
Clearly, Jack Morris is just a better wrestler than Timothy Thatcher.
Yeah.
I mean, Jack Morris watched all of those NXT wrestling tutorials.
There's a reason WWE released him. He wasn't good enough.
And then you know, as Gwyn pointed out to me, Nuge don't want me. I'ma go to Noah. Jake Lee debuts. And he's like, let me fucking, hey yo,
Jake Lee debuts.
Me up, cuz.
Jake Lee debuts to a fucking, like, just a.
Yeah. Oh, hi man. How you doing?
No one
word
cares.
middling comes to mind.
He's here.
This man.
He's gonna do some stuff. He's wrestling Yoshiki Inamura soon. And I find it even funnier. We'll get into more of this later. But you know how New Japan has that night 2 of Wrestle Kingdom where it's Noah versus New Japan.
It's night 2, but it's like a week after.
Yeah, and they also did not book Jake Lee on that, despite him wanting to fight all.
Wait, did they announce the card for it yet?
They did. It's pretty fun. We'll get into it, and I will tell you about it later.
Actually, I haven't seen this yet.
So, other bad things that happened on the Noah show, Hiroshi Hase came back. That was, like, he's in great shape. I just feel like the controversy surrounding him was just kind of weird to bring him back for any company to bring him back. It's very odd. I don't know if you guys know about that, but apparently he got a bit in a pro with somebody not of the age of 18. But,
yeah.
Was not good.
This is the company that still books Hajime Ohara as well, so I'm not entirely surprised.
That's true. I'm kind of annoyed though, because apparently
they booked until a couple months ago Michael Elgin.
They did.
True.
That's true. Noah really needed
Although
to get
I
their
think
fucking shit
he did a very good job of just unbooking himself.
Yes, he did. That was funny as fuck.
Good job.
The other thing I wanted to discuss as well, though, about this 8-man match, for the X thing, Kendo Kashin came out with some random guy. Apparently some random guy was Shinya Aoki, and I would have popped harder for that than fucking Hiroshi Hase. Put Shinya Aoki and Noah. That sounds funny as fuck. I love
But still doing the DDT bollocks in there, though.
He comes out the Baka Survivor, he strips down to his
Baka
underwear.
Survivor!
He's great. Shinya Aoki, best boy. Then we also had the GHC Junior title match, which was actually really good. Amakasu and Junta fucking went out there and they fucking killed each other for 15 minutes. It was really fun, and they had a great time. I know you guys didn't watch the match, but it was very fun. Yeah, we had these 2 good matches, and then after that we had the reunion of Marufuji and Kenta coming back together to take on Sagara and Kojima in a fucking banger of a tag match. Kenta fucking came back, and it was fucking awesome. Like, it was such a good match, and I really enjoyed it.
Why can't we? There really needs to be like some sort of trade like figured out where Kenta can just go to Noah full time.
They should.
We'll get to some more trade ideas later when we start talking about Wrestle Kingdom. From what I've seen of those shows, but yeah, I think this is one of the couple trades I'd be like, yeah, Kenta needs to go to Noah.
He's fucking.
And then
he killed it. He went out there and he went fucking brazy. Him and Sagara beat the shit out of each other. It was amazing.
And you know what? Send Tim Thatcher to Nuge.
Oh, bro, imagine Thatcher and Zach together in TMDK, which we will get.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, we'll get to TMDK later.
We'll get to TMDK. Then
Is
we had...
Kenta and Noah a case where, because the New Japan schedule is grueling to say the least.
Yes.
Him just like having the one-off like match here or there in Noah, that just lets him go hard.
He just goes hard in those. I guess.
I'd assume.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have to do all the Bullet Club shenanigans, so I think he just goes back to being like Kenta, who he usually.
So he wrestles the Kenta match in Noah, and then in Wrestle Kingdom he does
the funny shit.
Single dad jog running.
Yeah, it's hilarious. He does the Santino walk now. It's great.
Santino.
Okay, wait. I just want to pitch here. Can we get a Kenta ELP tag title run?
Oh,
yes.
I honestly would like that. That sounds fun.
Yeah, in Noah.
In Noah.
Noah.
ELP in Noah just sounds wrong.
Heavyweight ELP in Noah, yeah.
He's just doing the same shit. He's just doing the headbangers up the tongue all the time. And just going.
Maybe, yeah, do ELP versus Marufuji.
Oh, honestly, that would fuck so hard.
You would actually love that.
It would be so good.
I think Muda's retirement show should be ELP versus Muda for 120 minutes.
I wish it was that. I don't know what his retirement match is gonna be. I don't think they've announced it yet.
It's a dome show, I know.
It's a dome show. I don't know. It's probably not gonna be singles. I don't really know. Like, yeah, it's kind of a weird one. I don't know who he's gonna put over or who he's gonna wrestle.
They should do what they do.
He ain't put no one over, boy.
They should do what they do when Joshi's retire. When it's the thing when Joshi's retire, when like they have like a big old like match where they have like a gauntlet thing, right?
It's a gauntlet and you wrestle the roster in like 1 minute matches.
The
Yeah.
thing that Kagetsu did, where she just came out and wrestled everybody.
Yeah.
No longer Kagetsu.
Yeah, I think
transition to being
Great Muda should do that with every wrestler in Japan.
Do you want?
Everyone.
Honestly, Muta, I understand you wanting Muta to die after his backstage comments, but yeah, he would die. Yeah,
He would die after 3 of them.
oh yeah, he would not.
He would die after
Absolutely.
3 1-minute matches.
He'd get through match 1, Dr. Wagner Jr. Match 2, Yoshinari Ogawa. Match 3, fucking Muhammad Yone.
Muhammad Yone.
And that's it.
Disco man. Moving on to the GHC Junior Tag Title match. This was, I'm a little like, I'm disappointed in the result, but the match was good. Because, like, I don't know, it was Yohei and KZ defending the belts who they just won against Ogawa and Ita. And, like, I love Ita, but and Ogawa actually worked a very good fast-paced match. But I was like, the Yohei KZ tag is so fucking good. And they really should have run with that for a bit longer, in my opinion. Hopefully, KZ doesn't just fuck off from Noah. I hope he stays, because he's doing a lot of good work, and they seem clearly interested in using him and pushing him. So hopefully he gets to keep doing more stuff in the company. Ogawa and Ita are now the tag champs because Dad and his unruly son have finally become Dad and his unruly son, but they're going on a fishing trip, I guess. I don't know.
They're on their bonding redemption arc.
They're bonding. They're trying to. The Hayata wife was like, "Hey, bond with your son while I'm injured." Is kind of what I got. Yeah, that's fine. And then, it's semi-main event, not even the main event. Kaito and Keno, they fucking went out and they killed it. Like,
I have seen this match, and wow.
I don't know why they were so like hesitant to push the two of them. They're fucking like, they're top level. And Keno is like doing some of the best work of his career right now, and hopefully he keeps doing that. Hopefully he gets to do more stuff this year. I don't really know what his direction's gonna be, but
I really hope New Japan like actually is working with Noah instead of just these one-off shows in January. I really hope, because that's all they do with Noah.
Yeah.
I really hope they can get one of these guys in D1, because like they're so fucking good.
Yeah, that'd be really cool to see. I agree with that. I'd love to see Keno or Kaito doing a G1 run. I think the
and why do we need Bad Luck Fale?
People need a break match, Yelich.
We've been asking that question for a decade.
We've established the answers. They need a break match because they can't work. They can't. That's why Yano and Fale get G1s.
Did they need a break match last year?
Last year, no. Last year they just needed people, and we're like, was Fale?
Then why was Bad Luck Fale in it?
Block matches this month.
They just need look.
Fale was in it, and Fale got like 4 points.
They needed
I don't know
people.
why. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
They somehow didn't put Suzuki in it, but they put Fale. I'm still mad about that.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't put Suzuki in it. That was weird. I guess they're really.
I got us off track.
All right.
Off track.
Back to Noah. Main event: Great Muta versus Shinsuke fucking Nakamura. Man came back. He's back, boys, and now he's gone. He was back for one day.
What a match it was.
What a match it was.
He got in there, and then Vince was like, "What the fuck?
What the fuck is this?
I gotta unretire."
Vince was like, "I gotta get back in the game," and then he fucking did.
He did. And then
I like the idea
It doesn't
that
take much.
Vince,
All
Vince
you
is
need.
doing just to
Sorry,
fuck
go ahead,
over- I'm sorry. Vince came back just to fuck over the Great Muda's retirement plans.
That's it.
That's all he wanted. Wait, what were you
Vince
saying?
McMahon hates Keiji Muto. Sorry, Gwen.
He does hate.
It doesn't take much. All you need is a new entrance rope and some Noah camera work and presentation, and automatically Shinsuke is like, you're reversed 10 years. Forget the WWE run.
Yeah.
This is the guy.
And he's like, he also got to like just go back to being the king of strong style, not the king
Yeah.
of the AMA guy who was here. Big fan of that match. Unfortunately, the post match comments.
Yeah, post match comments.
Why? Why, Great Muta? Why? Why are you like this? I guess he's teaming with Darby soon. I don't know. Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
He just wants to be problematic to like get the synergy.
Sting is
Sting
just
is
there,
really
like,
carrying that trio.
Sting is like, I'm redeemed. I used to be an alcoholic, but I guess I'm not anymore. Oh my god.
Everyone fucking loves Sting. Sting helps every match.
He does.
If you put Sting in any match, it instantly becomes better. I don't care what it is. If it's fucking Kaito versus Keno, I don't give a shit. Put Sting in there as the special guest enforcer.
Yeah. That's what people want. Sting is the
That's
best.
what
For Kaito.
they might not want it, but they need it.
They need it. Yeah, Noah overall, good show. Keiji Muto just is a fucking dumbass. Like, God. It's 2023 now. You really
New year,
New year,
old
problem.
Buddha.
Old Buddha.
New
Year.
Bad.
Yeah. He's an old man. He's a 60-year-old man. But overall, a good show by Noah, besides that. Yeah. Moving on. Let's, do we want to talk about TJPW, or we're just going straight to Wrestle Kingdom? Because that's the big...
Let's go Wrestle Kingdom.
Wrestle Kingdom! I watched
17.
I watched this show
There's
at a bar.
there's so many of them.
This was fun. This is the first Wrestle Kingdom I have enjoyed in like years. Like I really fucking got into this show. It was really fun. I really thought it was great. Like I haven't really been on the nudes train for a while. I was very like, I don't know, I kind of fell off. I think a lot of us did with like how they started booking themselves after
I tried to watch to my best ability, but I couldn't like consistently catch stuff.
It wasn't even that. I just got bored with the product, and I think this was kind of like it felt different. I thought it was good. So I don't know. Pre-show match happened. I don't know anything about Bolton Oleg and Rio. This was the one match I missed.
You missed a barn burner of a 3-minute time limit match.
3-minute time limit. Bolton Oleg. Tell us about Bolton Oleg.
I will tell you so much about Boltin Oleg. I remember I watched the important matches of Wrestle Kingdom. Boltin Oleg versus Ryohei Oiwa. What a way to start the dome. Boltin Oleg is an actual wrestler, a real boy wrestler.
He's a real boy.
I think he's from Russia, I believe. Sounds like he's from Russia.
I think he's like Polish, isn't he?
I will look him up right now. Kazakhstan.
Kazakhstan. Okay, we were way off.
No. Kazakhstan's right next to Russia. Anyway,
Okay.
so I was right. You were wrong. Take that. I'm dabbing. I'm taking the win.
You just you lose immediately because you dabbed. It's 2023, buddy.
I didn't. It's the new year.
Dabbing's coming back, baby.
Is this the implication that in the new year you have a reset dab allowance?
Yeah.
2023 is all about. It clearly, according to Noah, 2023 is all about bringing back old shit.
Yeah, in a way, I guess. In a way.
Look, Kaito's still the champ.
Yeah.
Muda being Muda, and I'm doing the dab. I'm doing.
Yeah.
Anyway, Boltin Oleg, that was it. It was an exhibition match that went 3 minutes and ended in a draw.
Okay. Okay. Go to the Kapow Rumble now. I saw the end of this, but I didn't see the.
Oh no! Wait,
I
need to
saw
find
the Hanare elimination, which was great.
Did you see the El Phantasmo quote?
No, I didn't. What was the El Phantasmo quote?
Gwyn, did you see it?
I did not see the El Phantasmo.
Oh my god, I gotta find this real quick.
What is the El Phantasmo?
It was. Oh my god, what the fuck? So he was brawling everyone was just on the outside all the time in the match. No one really knew what was happening. And he said in the middle of the match, I could fucking find it. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry actually. I don't know. It was something along the lines of, no one knows what's going on. It's great.
That's a very good quote.
That's just me on this podcast.
I love how Base Lord Andrew Tate Man himself, Aaron Hanare, got eliminated via Titty Twister, which is
nice.
Yeah, I find it weird Jeff Cobb was in this and then just kind of got eliminated. That was weird.
TMDK.
We're at the stage of Wrestle Kingdom where, because we're now back to like one sort of New Japan only night rather than doing like the double.
Yeah.
And we've sort of compressed championships. We've now brought new ones. We're now bringing back a lot of international talent.
Yep.
The Rambo is stacked because these guys have nothing to do.
Which, in a way, is a good thing, because they seem to want to make Kapow more serious.
The guy who main evented last year is in this Rumble.
Yeah.
So, something interesting. I think... So, because of the Kapow Rumble, it feels like they're trying to big up Haste and Nichols.
They are. And I think New Year's Dash also seemed to imply that. Plus their league run. I think
they're the next champs.
Very possible. Again, we will get into that shortly.
We'll see.
Yeah. Anyway, the top four for the Kapow Rumble were Sho, Akan, Yano, and Shingo. So those are the four guys who advanced to the four-way on New Year's Dash.
Why the fuck did they go with Sho?
Honestly,
why didn't they go with Phantasmo?
I don't know. Like, even if you're gonna do a House of Torture episode, why?
Evil was eliminated first in the
Yeah.
Kapow Rumble.
Yeah, but he's the leader of the stable, and he's not in the fucking. He wasn't in the four-way. They said, "Nah, we're gonna put Sho there," and it's like, okay.
Well,
I will not stand for this show erasure.
I like
on this
Sho.
podcast.
He's great, but it's just a weird choice when Evil is there.
He really should be in anything else. I don't like him in House of Torture. He's wasted on it.
No. Show is going to win the Kapow, and this is for the planning of huge evil tag run.
Buddy, do you not?
I'll
probably tell you the New Year's Dash results. I'll tell you the New Year's Dash results later.
No, your results are a lie. We are filming this right after Wrestle Kingdom. New Japan Dash is definitely not happening. No.
Okay, so I just.
This is definitely not happening. We're not live, pal. We're back in time, boy. This ain't it. The show is winning it. I don't care.
I would like to. Just to continue on some show talking point, I will backtrack. I do love. It's a love-hate relationship with me and Show, in House of Torture. Right. I love Show. One of my favorite things of this last Best of Super Juniors was Show. And his just stupid run with the wrench, and he was the stupidest wrestler of all time, and I loved it. But also, I know he can be great.
Yeah.
Remember, right before he turned, that Never match with Shingo. Yeah. Oh my,
Show.
So
he's an interesting case. He's somebody who he's exuded babyface energy he works well as a heel. I just feel like Bullet Club was a very weird choice for him. I don't dislike House of Torture because I feel like it's something different, and they do lean a lot more into the old school Bullet Club tactics, which is why they are very much hated, which is kind of a good thing, because I feel like a lot of the time people like Bullet Club and people like all the heel stables, people like United Empire, people liked Suzuki-gun, people I'm pretty sure people are gonna be on board with TMDK and their heels. It's not a bad thing to have a stable that people don't like.
They're a heel stable that people don't like, but here's the issue: they're a comedy heel stable.
That's true. It is very much a comedy group. It's weird because they got set up as this big threat a couple of years ago when they first.
And then Jay White came back.
Yeah, but even then, even Tag League 2021, if you remember, Evil and Yujiro, they were the second.
And they were still doing bullshit turning out the lights and the comedy matches,
the dog cage matches, and
the dog cage matches. They even when they were booked strong, they were comedy.
That's true. It's very. We just had a Grinder notification go off. What the fuck?
I don't know.
That was weird. Okay.
We interrupt this podcast for live Grinder commentary.
I was what the fuck?
God.
But yeah, House of Torture, there was the initial, we need a heel during COVID, which the evil turn was probably planned anyway, but we need to make this thing. It goes to the main event. It doesn't go well. It's whoa, Nelly. And then about a year afterwards, it's right, we're now settling into a comedy mid-card heel faction, and we're doing way better as this than whatever came before.
That's true. Yeah, I'm cool with the 4 that advanced. Okan getting a big something at WK is nice, because he kind of really does. I'm hoping to give him more. He did win the British heavyweight belt, but
yeah,
that was more out of they kind of had to. I don't think it was less about
pros.
Because RJK is still injured, I believe, isn't he?
Yes, he is. He's out. It's an interesting 4. Yano just was there because he's the Kapow guy, or he was the Kapow guy. Now Shingo's kind of taking that role, which is better because I feel like he does better in crazy stip matches. Anyway, and then
So before we get off Kapow, I just want to, because he's in this match. What the fuck is going on with Taichi?
Again,
it seems like nothing.
We will get to New Year's Dash, and I will tell you what is.
I know what they're doing, and I'm just this is nothing.
Yelich, are you aware of the concept of guys being dudes?
Dudes being guys.
Dudes being guys.
It's with Taichi, I feel from what I understand, is the reason they disbanded Suzuki-gun was because of the Carl Anderson contract stuff. Was because a lot of the Suzuki-gun guys are not under contract to New Japan.
Yeah, I know that.
So,
but also
that's why. I don't know. He's somebody who they.
Is he one of them not under contract?
Yes, he's apparently not under contract.
Okay.
I thought he would be because of all the like the shit. They gave him a lot of stuff in like a couple of years back, and like when they gave him like the dangerous tech as the tag belts and all that lot. But it's just like it's odd to say the least about.
Because I know one of them is Despy, and we'll get to Despy.
We will get to Destiny. And
But
yeah,
I guess it makes sense that they're in that stable.
Going on to the final match on the pre-show. Oh my god.
What the fuck was this?
We need to draw attention that this is specifically marketed as the Antonio Inoki Memorial Six-Man Tag Match.
My god.
Inoki would be proud.
No, he wouldn't. He would be pissed.
Inoki is rolling right now.
This is like I found it funny immediately that like a lot of these guys were in New Japan during the time of Inokiism, and he did not want to push any of them. And now it's like they're back, and then now they're all in this match. Like Fujinami's the only one he really wanted to push. He never really wanted to push Makabe, Kojima, or Nagano. He didn't want to push Tiger Mask that much, and he didn't really want to push.
Do you think this is their way of spitting on Inoki's grave?
I think they're just all old. Also, Tiger Hattori came back.
Oh,
to
that's
ref
awesome.
this.
Yeah, this is the match he came back to ref.
Yeah, this one. He retired like 2-3 years ago. He came back for this. I don't know how I feel.
I mean, I don't give a shit. He's a ref.
Yeah, it was bad. I don't like saying stuff's bad. I'm trying not to say stuff's bad, but this was just bad. It wasn't good.
The Suzuki stuff was good.
Yeah, when they just had Suzuki do Suzuki stuff, but like.
And the Kojima stuff was good.
Yeah, the two guys who were like, well, and Nagata did it
Good.
as well. But yeah, it could have been. I don't know. Tiger Mask was off his game today a lot, which was on this match. And
Has
like,
Tiger Mask been on his game recently, or?
not really, no. And then Fujinami, dude, just retire, please.
Wait a second. Can we just... How the fuck is Tiger Mask a junior?
He's old. He's always been a junior. They can't be bothered to move him up.
Look at him. That's not
He's
a
short.
junior heavyweight.
He's short. Yeah. Yeah. It was. Let's move on. This was not good.
They would give a shit.
Yeah. Moving on. We
Catch
have
2-2.
versus
Leo.
This was
Wait, okay.
okay.
Wait, can I pause here? I'm looking at Wikipedia. It says with Gideon Gray. I do not remember seeing Gideon
He
Gray out
wasn't
there.
What the fuck are they
No.
talking about? We didn't get the whole. We would have gotten the intro if he was there. Because he did,
His astral projection was there at ringside. You didn't see it.
he would literally posted a photo of him at home with his kid, like the day of Wrestle Kingdom, after the Omega Ospreay match. Like, he was not there.
So I do like how Gideon Gray is on Wikipedia advertised as being there for this match, but not for the Omega.
But not for the.
Not for the
Gideon
other
does
one.
not care about that match.
Nah, he doesn't give a fuck. He's like, I'll be there for my junior boys. Fuck you, Billy. God damn. I believe there was an audible called in this match because I think
Yes.
Leo got injured.
He
And
got
they-
very injured. Did you see his face?
Yeah, and they were like, okay, keep the belts on catch 2-2, fucking roll these cuts up, we'll move on. Like,
I don't think there was an audible called. Because Leo still did really good despite the injury. I just thought his eye was busted up a bit.
I think he did, but he got pulled from Bola like the day after Wrestle Kingdom, which is why my thought process is I think he got pulled. 'Cause I think he was like, they were like,
He did. Okay. Yes, he had a bad injury, but also, dude did a fucking Spanish fly after suffering it. I think he was okay to win the match. I don't think they would have been like, we gotta change the result of this if he can do fucking Spanish flies and top rope moves.
you know, he's that damn good.
Can I enter a secret third opinion?
Go for it.
What if this is not an audible because of injury, or that Leo was like, he's still good enough to finish the match despite unexpected injury. What if my boy in specific, Francesco Akira, is just so good that he just had to win?
I would agree with you if he had gotten the pin, but he didn't.
Well, we don't include TJP in any opinions.
What do you mean? Dabbing's back. What do you...
No, Akira is the only tag champion. He's by himself.
By himself. He didn't even get
Yes.
the pin, but he's by himself.
By himself.
No, that's why Gideon Gray was there. Him and Gideon
Exactly.
Gray retained the titles. That's the
Catch.
difference.
Yeah, the team is Catch. Francesco Akira.
That's 1-1.
Catch 1-1.
And then the also secret
We
fourth
don't-
thing is that we must
don't
deny
want-
Yo having anything.
Yeah. It was
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
I thought this was okay.
Yo brought back the black hair.
He did. He brought back the black hair.
Has he brought back having a character?
No. He still did the...
Well,
he did the clapping
wait,
thing at his entrance. Just the...
Gwyn, you can't. That's insinuating he had one to begin with.
very true.
He never... Yeah, he was very much bland, generic babyface heel.
I mean, the poop artist is, yeah.
Moving on to the IWG. This was 5 Oh my god. The IWGP,
Short-changed. Holy shit.
IWGP Women's Championship match. Kyrie
This
versus
was-
Tam Nakano. This was good. I didn't realize it was 5 minutes.
This was like the
Oh.
most like insane sprint ever, but goddamn, why did you give them 5 minutes?
Yeah, that
Okay.
was weird.
I will say, I'm a big proponent of it is not about the length of the match, it's about the quality of the match. This was a fucking barn burner of a 6-minute match.
Oh, it was. It was incredible. The Tam and fucking Kyrie went hard in this.
They went in. You know what? I feel like the restrictions of a match, the time limit restrictions of a match, can sometimes enhance how the match's like quality. Because if you give someone too long, Kazuchika Okada.
Yeah.
If you give someone too much time, you give them excess, and it doesn't work. Kazuchika Okada.
Yeah.
And
I will give you my thoughts.
so I
on
feel
that
like
soon.
this is great, and that's why I also think when we get to the World TV match, it's a similar opinion.
Yeah. I agree. I was a very big fan of the whole when they introduced the TV title, the 15-minute time limit. I think it's nice to give them I think they could have given them a couple more minutes for the women's match. I feel like you could have given them 7.
Oh yeah, I think you could have. I think they should have gotten at least 10.
Yeah.
It's their first women's title match at Wrestle Kingdom. They
Yeah.
should.
It's more
Probably
that, like
more.
the symbolism of it. It's like your first women's title match. You're bigging up this new belt as
Yeah.
a thing.
Though I
Doing
will,
it on
I
New
will
Japan
be hon-
shows, and it's like, right, you have 5
Though
minutes.
I will say,
Mm.
there's only 2 matches that went over 20 minutes on this show.
That's
Well,
true.
If you don't count the first match, there's only no matches until you get to the final 3 matches. You know, the matches I didn't watch that don't matter.
Yeah.
No match went over 11 minutes unless you count the Rambo.
Yeah.
So all of these matches were very short.
That's true. And in some cases it worked, in some cases not as much, but yeah. This was good, and I guess we should probably talk about the post-match, because guys, I had a dream, I had it Mania, and now there's nothing dragging down me.
Oh, you mean money?
Money!
Mon A.
Not Frankie B. Monet, that's a real women's wrestler in Australia.
Frankie Monet.
Mercedes 80s Monet, formerly Sasha Banks, debuted in New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Mercedes Martinez.
Mercedes Martinez. She came in, cool ass gear. Really liked the look.
Very cool gear.
Yeah.
That finish. That she's
The
doing-
hair.
The hair was very nice. Hair was very cool. That finish.
I liked it actually.
Cool concept. I like the idea of a
No,
gory-
it's not a cool concept.
So you go for like gory special, and then you spin flip Devil May Cry move around, and then you do normal DDT.
Yeah.
Well, have you guys ever I imagine you guys seen how it's supposed to be done, right?
Yes.
I think so. Yeah. Probably have.
It still looks like shit when
It's-
you see it that way.
It screams the I'm gonna go for the double underhook lift on the Stormbreaker and then do like a bunch of other stuff.
Yes.
Like just
but I
do
respect
a
the
normal
Stormbreaker
DDT.
more than
Yes. At that point,
Stormbreak
do
actually has a
normal-
purpose. If you're just doing a thing and then we're gonna very quickly go to normal DDT.
And the Stormbreaker, I say what I give it a lot of shit as a finish. It almost always looks good. It doesn't ever look like it doesn't hit. Whereas this just looked like it didn't hit because Kylie
Like,
just
honestly, what makes this better than a gory bomb?
nothing. It's worse. Than
No,
a
because Gory Bomb is based.
Yeah, no Shikami,
Yeah.
bro. Fucking lit. Love that shit.
Why doesn't I don't understand why she didn't just.
It would have been way more based if it was just an actual DDT and forget the gory stuff.
Yeah.
Just hit DDT and that's it.
How do we feel
but-
about her being in the company now? By the way, I'm not.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I'm
great.
not like. Battle in the Valley is a very interesting place to have the match.
Yes.
I will say, Sasha versus Kyrie is one of the bigger matches, probably the biggest match you'll get for an American audience.
That's true. It'll definitely.
Those are
sounds like
two
it's-
people who are really. That'll be the main event, probably, Battle in the Valley.
Yeah, unless they have unless Okada defends for some reason, which I doubt.
I don't even, but even then, I think it'll be probably an Okada tag match.
Yeah.
And I think this is their way of really giving them an actual spotlight.
Yeah.
And they have the most eyes on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're posting some ticket sales for that event. After Sasha Banks was revealed and announced for this show, there was already a bunch of tickets more shifted.
Okay. So
it's like this is their draw match, and very rightly so.
Right. Okay. That's cool. I think it's
And
it's a good pickup for them.
Kyrie versus I don't know, like let's say who's in star? I don't know. Utami.
Yeah.
He's not gonna move tickets in America.
No. As much as I like Julia, she probably wouldn't either.
And Monet and Mercedes Monet versus someone like that will move tickets.
Definitely. Yeah. Honestly, it's a very good pickup for them. It's not. I've also heard rumors she might be going to work at AEW as well, which I will admit interests me a lot less because Tony is bad at booking women. I don't know why. Like, it shouldn't be that hard, but he just is.
He has too many wrestlers, and most of them are men. He doesn't have a women's tag division. He loves tag matches.
He does love tag matches.
But he also doesn't know how to make a women's tag title, so. Doesn't seem like any company knows how.
Yeah.
At least with Mercedes Monet, it feels like a different and more interesting outcome than either free agent that has problems with the company or released, goes back to the Fed, or just shows up to be in AW mid-card hell.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
It's like,
I have an
actually
idea.
showed up in Japan and are going to do stuff here. That's very interesting.
I have
Someone as
a
big as star power as her.
little game. I have a little game for us.
Okay.
The game.
What's your game?
What should Mercedes Monet rename the bank statement if they were to keep it? There is a correct answer,
Money.
and I'm stealing this from a Twitter joke I saw.
I have
Holy.
no idea, honestly. Yeah, like you got
Gwyn?
an idea?
When do you have-
Okay, so I was trying to think of like a Monet Mutalok pun, but I couldn't really get around to it.
the money clip. Like,
Oh,
Get out.
yeah. You're fired. I'm demoting you back
Yeah.
to the corner host. Fuck you.
We can't
you.
do that invoke.
Go on.
the double finish.
No, fuck that.
it
you're
wasn't
not-
my joke.
Get the
No,
fuck out.
don't you? No, I have my clown. That's my freebie. It's my freebie joke.
You get one. That's your one procedure.
It's my one. I've used it. It's the seventh.
Get no more. Gotta wait
Damn
till
it.
January 2023, 84.
It's okay. We're not gonna make another one of these till then, anyway.
That's true. These are the ones that get views. When we talk about Wrestle Kingdom, people care. That's.
We have like
Speaking of-
2 a year. We have Wrestle Kingdom. We have G1.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of the based results, Bishamon
The evil has
versus
been defeated.
yeah. Bro, I popped so hard when Hashi got the pin on Dax. That was
Yeah.
so good. Oh,
Yeah.
They hit the Shoto and I'm like, oh, Goto's gonna get the pin. I'm like, wait, no, Hashi's legal. Yeah! It's so good. Oh, the tears of the AEW marches are delicious.
Get in the bin, FDR.
Get in
Bishamon
the
is the
fucking
true
bin.
base chads.
I feel like we should say. I wanted to say, get in the bin, Dax. I like Cash.
Isn't Cash?
Well, Cash is smart because he shuts the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Dax is like, we should bring back. I didn't care that he was like, oh, I should bring back CM Punk. I'm like, sure, if that's your opinion. Like,
FTR hair is cool. Fuck FTR bald.
Based FTR hair and virgin FTR ball.
I like that. That's good. Also, I didn't realize this because I wasn't actually watching Tag League. I was just reading the results. I didn't know Hashi and Goto both got new entrance music and matching gear that looks fucking good. Like,
Their gear is good.
Yeah.
The gear is really good.
they got really good
Dude,
gear. And the entrance
Ichimon's
theme's
fucking over.
It's a fucking banger theme too, and they're a great tag team. It's awesome. I love these guys, Goto and Hashi, forever. But like,
I hope they lose immediately to TMDK.
I do as well. I will say though, I am disappointed this was not the Aussie Open FTR rematch, but obviously, yeah.
You know what? I will say, New Japan's tag division has been stronger than it has been in years.
Oh yeah, first of all, Australians just injecting themselves into the tag division just fucking made it so much better.
Yeah.
Love me some Aussie Open
Well,
TMDK.
4 Australians.
That's all you
4
need,
people.
baby. We take it over.
We take it over. We got
Take it
4
over.
people.
We got 4 people. And no, we got 5 to count Robbie. We got 5 people.
Oh, I thought you were like, we had 5 people, but then Jonah left.
Jonah, fuck Jonah. Don't care about Jonah. We got the ones that matter. We got Robbie, and we got a whole brand.
I mean,
we got a whole New Japan brand.
You got a fake Australian and Bad Dude Tito.
Bad Dude Tito is an honorary Australian.
An honorary Australian.
Honorary Australian.
We accept him as one of our own.
I can't wait for him to take so many pins.
Oh, no. They got a new pin eater. It's great. Tito's not taking any more pins.
Who is it?
We'll talk.
Oh yeah, no, I know that.
We'll talk
I
about
remember
that
now.
shortly. This was not a great match, but it was very fun. I enjoyed it, and like, it wasn't.
This
like,
was a vehicle just to get the belts off FDR, because
Yeah.
fuck them.
But it's fucking hilarious that Yoshihashi was the guy to do it.
Yes.
I love the turnaround that Hashi has had in being like, he went from being
Since 2020, he's just become amazing.
he like he's fucking earned all his shit that he's gotten lately.
Yeah.
The 6-man run he had.
Quick question. Quick question.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you guys keep up with AEW or not.
Off and on.
Did you guys see the Guns versus FTR match?
I didn't see it. I heard about it and saw the results.
I'm trying to piece together something because I'm noticing something. Did Dax take the fall in all of these matches?
Possibly. Tony might be pissed. He might be
Since the so I thought he took the fall in the Acclaimed match.
Mm.
Then I think he definitely took the fall in the Briscoes match.
Yeah, I remember that. And he definitely took
He might have took the call in the Guns match.
Mm.
I haven't watched the AAA match. He took the fall here.
Yeah.
He might have taken the fall in every match.
They might have heat on him, and they might need to be like, hey, let's maybe Dax leaves AEW, Cash stays, and then you do, since Santana left AEW as well, team up Cash and Ortiz, new tag team. Guys whose partners left.
Partners
the
left
Latin-
to have new best friend tag team.
Because his name is Cash, the Latin American Stock Exchange.
I like that. That's funny. LSX.
So you're telling me when there's an intergender tag match in AEW, but Dax is gone, it's just gonna be Cash and Monet, so just Cash Monet.
Well, that's pretty good. Yeah, no.
That's the best thing I will bring to this podcast. I will now go into the ether.
Yeah. Look, Hashi and Goto being tag champs against fun. I don't think they're holding the belts for that long because they don't usually. Yeah, they don't need to. They did what they had to do.
Let's get to the fun TV title.
Yes, Ren versus Zaki Boy.
But the square.
The square belt, the rectangular belt, orange belt.
For the Impact Digital Media Championship.
That's what that is.
Digital Media Championship.
This was good, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Correct winner.
Zach finally fucking won a singles belt. Took him
With his new hair. All it took was the new hair.
new hair.
All good.
6 years. Suzuki Gun had to die so Zach could live. This is what we got. And
You guys saw the tweet that was like when they were in like their the press conferences before Wrestle Kingdom and they did the stare down between Zack and Ren, and there was a tweet that said like these two are definitely, they look like rival professors in the same
in the same department.
in the same department. They're both like fucking they both look like English professors.
Because Narita had his glasses on and Zach.
Zach.
Oh, they both teach like classics at a university. Oh my god. This was great.
Anyway, I'm really excited for the TV title.
Yeah,
I think this is great.
Ugly belt, incredible concept. I would say I love the belt looks shit.
It's kind of grown on me.
It's grown on me a little bit. I still look at it, I'm like, it's not great. I think it could be better.
I think it's taking the position of what never it was.
Yeah, the high speed. I mean, yeah, given spoilers, the first challenger for Zach is Ishii. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be that. Like,
Now, that bears an even more harrowing question. If it's becoming what the Never Belt was, what is the Never Belt now?
what the US title is.
But the US title was, yeah.
The US
And the US title is now the IC title.
Yeah, everything moved up.
So sad.
Everything went up one peg, and that's what happened. That's where we're at now.
Everything like kind of got shifted around, and all the titles look worse now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. This is great, and also I guess we should talk about it. TMD, we've mentioned it a lot already. TMDK have recruited a new, not leader, but the front man, which is his official new nickname.
What? Really? Wait, Zack Sabre Jr. joined TMDK?
Zack
Oh
Sabre
my
Jr.
god. We
the
haven't
front
talked
man
about this at
of
all.
TMDK. He is, yeah. He joined.
So we have a front man, but who's the back man?
That's a guy in PWA, buddy.
Who's the rear man?
Hey
Mikey
man.
Nichols. He plays bass apparently.
Hey man, fighter of the night, man, champion of the sun.
What?
That was it's an It's Always Sunny reference.
Oh, okay.
Does magic do kiss?
Yeah. This was, so I'm hyped. TMDK looks very good now. Looks promising, and they're going to build it up to be an actual
We traded a Bronson for a Zach, which is a net positive.
Yes, they lost they lost a lot of total combined weight, but they gained a lot of like great wrestling.
Yeah. I think Ren. Who do you think? Do you think Narita joins the faction?
I do not think so. No, I think he's doing.
I think
of being.
Oiwa joins TMDK because he's got Big Bro with Zach. Twin Magic.
Well,
we'll get to that.
Yeah, that already happened.
Oh, that actually happened. Cool.
Yeah, he's now the Zack Sabre Jr. young boy of TMDK. So he is joined.
You love to see it.
Yeah. Actually, was it him or was it Vegeta?
This is good.
No, it was Vegeta.
This is
I think
good
it was
because
Vegeta. It's Kosei Vegeta.
Kosei Vegeta joined.
Vegeta. There we go.
Oi was the.
I'm confusing my young boys.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the inevitable Vegeta versus Umino feud in 3 years.
Yeah. Honestly, current Chroma the young boys look very promising. Besides Yuto, who's just kind of not doing anything. But the others look really
Nakashima doesn't look like.
Yeah, he doesn't look like a lot of things. The other two though, and Oscar Lube and Baltimore like.
Question: Who are the young boys in LA Dojo right now?
DK,
Besides
DKC.
Kevin Knight.
DKC. I think that's it.
Uh,
I don't think there's anyone else. Yeah.
the
But
TKC. Ugh.
I don't think anyone else has debuted, as far as I can remember. Like, yeah.
Barrett Brown is just a normal wrestler, right?
Yes, he's not in. Like, he's got his own. He's in a different stable. He's in fucking.
He's in Stray Dog Army?
Yeah, he's in Stray Dog Army.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't.
I love how the New Japan Strong New Japan Strong isn't real.
No. It doesn't.
It's like okay, let's go into this tangent. So you have like these random ass Team Filthy. We have no proof they exist. Stray Dog Army. Is there any others besides those two?
Stray Dog Army, LA Dojo, Team Filthy. Yeah, I think
I feel like there's one more. Oh, and everyone else is just Hantai?
Well, you got the Hantai group. You got Bullet Club. Like TMDK were there for a while. United Empire have done some stuff in there. I think that is it. I think that's really it.
I'm just looking at Stray Dog Army right now, and this is the shittiest team I've ever seen.
Oh, they are jumper stable, 100%.
Fucking, like, I can't believe out of the righteous, they chose, like, WWE is going for fucking Dutch and Vincent, and not Bateman, because Bateman's easily, like, one of the better ones of those three. I like all three, but, like, Bateman's probably the best in-ring guy of those three.
Yeah.
You can make an argument for Vincent, but I think it's Bateman. Dutch has a good sidewalk slam, black hole slam, but
Yeah.
that's about it. Yeah, I feel bad for Bateman. He deserves better. Anyway.
Yeah. I guess we can move on to the next match. Never Openweight Championship.
Once again, the evil is defeated.
The evil is defeated. Tama Tonga won back the belt.
Carl Anderson, like, absolutely watching that finish on purpose.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's weird though, because in the backstage comments afterwards, he was like, "Oh, thank you so much." He like did like a big babyface thing with like Tama, how they were like being like friendly and shit, and like breaking kayfabe and that fucking shit. It was very like wholesome. And then he just fucked up.
Let's do the curtain call, and it's like no one cares.
No one cares. Tama's just there with his like brother and his son, and he's like, yeah. It's like, God, that's funny. All right.
Although we took two on Evil Bald that has been vanquished.
Yeah,
which is good.
Bald vanquished again.
This really confirms to me that the WWE working overseas stuff was never real. It was just the Shinsuke stuff was like a favor because like it was a big occasion for Muto.
Yeah.
And this was just Anderson had to fulfill dates.
Yeah. That's definitely the case.
They're not working with other companies. I don't think they have.
No, definitely not.
The Shinsuke thing is an outlier. I definitely don't see anything else happening.
The Papa H is like once in a blue moon. He's like, right, this is an actual, genuine, like important thing in Japan. I'll let you have like Kenta for like one day.
Yeah.
You can have Shinsuke for one day.
Yeah.
Like they blocked fucking Devon Dudley from doing a ECW tribute show pretty recently, and where he would have done a spot where he just would have gotten out a table. That is the entire spot. He was supposed to accompany Bully Ray to the ring, and that was it.
God,
That's hilarious.
That's fucking funny as fuck.
And WWE was scared he would get injured.
My God.
Producing table. Whoa, hold your slow roll there, boy.
We can't lift the table.
They
got too much
quite
chip.
literally said, Devon, if you do this, you will be fired.
That's so dumb.
kind of
God.
amazing,
Like
though.
3 weeks ago.
How do we feel about Tama being never champ again? 'Cause,
Don't care.
Why?
yeah.
No one cares about Tamatanga. Just he needs to be in the. God needs to go for the tag belts.
Problem is, Tonga Loa is injured. So.
So doesn't mean he should have been beating Okada.
Yeah, that's true. It's been a very weird, like, they're starting to make him a singles guy now. And I don't know, I guess maybe when Tonga Loa comes back, him and Hikuleo will be the team. But, like,
No, well, we'll get to
Well, because Hikuleo's staying in Japan, clearly.
oh yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
God. It's just such a weird thing.
Can we talk
It's one of
about
those
that
cases
now?
where now we have a bunch of international talent back in. Like, the roster has been, like, revitalized.
Yeah.
Tamatonga winning it back after just having a cup of coffee last year.
Yeah.
It just feels like this belt needs something different.
Yeah. So,
Because
what do you
you've
want
had 6 months of Carl Anderson not being in the show and then, like, doing other dates, and
to- Yeah.
it's not.
What did you want to talk about now?
Now we'll get to Jay White in a bit.
Oh yes, that. Right. Next up is Keiji Muto's final New Japan match ever. We had Umino, Tanahashi, and Muto versus Lij's Naito, Sonata, and Bushi.
They better be doing Umino versus Naito at like New Beginning,
I
right?
think they are. They're building up to it.
Okay, good.
They gave Umino a big WK win on his first show back, which is interesting. I like that.
I mean,
that.
Umino kind of needed it.
He did after losing to Ospreay, but he like coming back and winning at the Dome is always a big deal, even if it's not like a singles. But still cool that they gave him that. They clearly have like plans for him. And I think they're slowly building him up. I was kind of thinking maybe he might challenge Okada, but I guess they didn't want to do that just yet, so they might be saying
That's too quick, way too quick.
Is it though? Because they've done that with a lot of like other different guys who they've had big plans for.
I think I was surprised they didn't have him go for like never. Actually,
Yeah.
no, because it's Tamatanga. I don't know, dude.
Here's an
needs
idea.
to get needs a belt, but
Umino wins the New Japan Cup.
Yes, I'd be down.
yeah.
That sounds fun. That'd be cool. Be someone different.
I mean, Umino.
Look, I'll get more into this when we talk about Okada because I have thoughts on what this Okada reign.
Well, yeah, because I also am kind of pissed at Okada. We'll get to it.
Yeah. This is just what it was. It was a last New Japan match. Way to say goodbye.
Ooh, I have a question.
Yeah. What's up?
What is the future of Hiroshi Tanahashi?
Fuck knows, man. I got nothing. He's been in purgatory for like months, man. Like I don't know what they're doing.
He's there to be there.
Yeah.
He's too good to push down the card.
Yeah.
But he's so old, you can't put him in main event like winning.
Okay,
You can't have him win.
here's an idea. Tanahashi, Zack rerun of their feud, but for the TV belt.
Whoa.
Oh
Tanahashi
wait, that'd
working
actually be great.
It'd be very good. Tanahashi working that fast in like this year would be insane on his body.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that
Yeah.
would fuck him up real bad.
I think maybe something like. Wait, do we know that is Narita heavy?
I don't know. They haven't said.
In his Young Lion stuff, he was positioned more as a junior, but then
Yeah.
on Strong, he was like beating heavies.
Yeah.
And he Ishii and like
Yeah.
they must be a heavy.
I don't know because he's only been positioned around open weight belts,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
very like.
I mean,
Because I'm like,
technically weight class
He can
wise,
do-
he's a junior, but he can absolutely pass as a heavy.
I think he's doing the Shibata thing of just being, I am gonna kick the shit out of everybody,
Yeah.
like physically possible. I think he might.
So
win
he-
later,
so he'll probably be in G1
yes, I would assume he would be in G1,
and not BOSJ.
not BOSJ. I think he'll be in G1 over BOSJ.
God, Nuge needs more juniors. They just do.
Yes, they do. Oh, and
But
we're gonna
the
get
junior
to-
division's always been overly reliant on international talent. to fill it up.
They're overly relying on somebody. I don't even know if it's international.
Shall we talk about this?
I can hear you.
Okay.
We can hear you.
We're back. Yeah, we're back. Okay, that's fine. I don't know why my Wi-Fi's gone to shit. Somebody's done something.
FD, you never left.
We were invoking the Hiromu push, and your Wi-Fi just couldn't handle it.
Yeah. Fucking. Like, okay. In fairness, yes, it's been 3 years since Hiromu held the junior belt. Contrast, don't give him 4 fucking BOSJ runs. Like, fucking 4 BOSJ wins. Why?
It's been Hiromu, Osprey, Hiromu.
So it was.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think. I'm pretty sure it's what it was. It was Hiromu, Osprey, Hiromu. Like, you have other juniors. There are. Like, Despy fucking should have won last year. Fucking. Well, not last year, like 2 years ago, like when they did that. Like, there's so many people who you have in that division. And it's not like it's a shallow division. I don't like the idea of like saying it's shallow. Yes, there's less people than there were. They have a fuck ton of people still, and they just
They absolutely could have had. Despy should have won one of those, like objectively.
You have Despy,
Oh yeah.
You have Rob.
Eagles and ELP have been around for a while now.
Like, give Ishimori a fucking BOSJ.
Yeah.
He's fucking great. Like, fucking,
ELP should have won this year.
he should have won one of them, but he didn't.
ELP should have won one.
Yeah. Like, fucking stick Hiromu in the tag division. Stop giving this man BOSJ wins. And then giving him the belt.
Bushi is still waiting on that Hiromu Bushi tag run.
We're not even. They didn't even give Bushi like a run with Titan. They're just like, no, you
He's
get
still
nothing.
waiting. He's still waiting.
Anyway, who's ready for Kushida to win BOSJ?
Oh fuck, he's going to, isn't he?
Yeah.
I don't want it.
And we're gonna
Bushi at Dominion. No, well,
We're running back.
Hiromu Kushida.
We're running back Kushida.
No,
Kushida,
Bushi
Hiromu,
wins
Dominion.
BOSJ.
I don't want it. I don't want
Titan
it.
wins. Titan wins BOSJ.
I'll take Titan winning BOSJ over any.
Master Wato wins BOSJ.
Honestly, yes.
Doki
Yeah.
wins BOSJ.
Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah.
Actually, nah.
You're naming
Give me
good wrestlers.
Taguchi should win BOSJ.
Do you know what would
I
be the
would
most
take
cursed
it.
timeline for this?
What?
Instead of Kushida winning BOSJ, Hiromu wins again, and then he's like, I want my challenger to be Kushida.
No. No. Don't. Stop giving Hiromu stuff. I'm sick of it. I like Hiromu. He's great. But god damn it, New Japan. Do something different with him.
I think Hiromu should win BOSJ, and then his opponent at Dominion should be the little eyeball thing he dragged to the ring.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think the little eyeball thing should win the belt.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like Wano was like going crazy in this match, and he was fucking getting over, and it would have been kind of a fun thing to see him shock win the belt, even if he dropped it immediately at the next show. But like,
I think Wado needs to get some more goodwill before we give him a belt.
Yeah.
Because like he's been so shit. Like, yeah.
And he was absolutely buried in the video package.
he was.
Yeah, no one.
A
Like
dog.
in the fucking lead up, it was like Hiromu wanted, yeah, let's get one last photo together, and then Taiji and Despy are like, fuck off, and Wado was like, okay, and so
I love how Wano's like, Despy and Hiromu are cats, Ishimori's a dog, and then they all just proceed to go, he's weird, he's a fuck, he sucks. And Despy just goes, he's an idiot. I fucking hate this guy. It's like, god damn, guys. Everyone hates Wano. That's, it's like everybody hates Chris, but it's everyone hates Wano. God.
has he still not found the Grandmaster?
No, he has to win the junior belt to become the Grandmaster. That's the whole story.
No. On US Excursion, he's gonna find a trash can in just some random like backwards indie fed. He'll pull out the Impact Grand Championship and he'll just bring that back.
He's the Grandmaster now.
Wait, no! Master Wado should absolutely become the Impact Digital Media Champion.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I love how we're pitching another excursion for Wano like he wasn't on one for 3 years. Like, he has to do it again.
Mexico isn't real. Have you ever seen a Mexican promotion show?
No, I don't watch Max Lucha.
Exactly. He could have been in fucking Timbuktu for all we care.
His excursion was for fucking. What's a fucking stupid ass?
His excursion was to the distortion world.
The distortion. He met Giratina, and
Yeah.
Giratina told him he has to make his way to the Grandmaster.
Make your way to Grand. And he's just
Watto.
playing Legends Arceus in backstage.
Master Watto is the most Fire Emblem ass wrestler.
He's a shitty Pokemon trainer at that. He's youngster Joey.
Master Watto is definitely like the antagonist in a fucking Pokemon game.
Bro, he's a member of Team Plasma. He's not like a member.
Oh my
he's
God.
A grunt. He's a Team Plasma.
He's a random grunt that they just gave a different sprite.
Yeah.
But he's still called like Plasma Grunt.
He's got like 2 Zubats and a Poochyena. That's his team. That's what he's got. But yes, I'm very disappointed in the result of this match, and I feel like they could have gone and done a lot more stuff with it, but oh well. Moving on to a match that, like, wow. Like, I will say this, I have been off Omega and Ospreay for a long time. Like, they do good shit sometimes, but I've been very, like, out of it with them. This was amazing. This was fucking awesome.
I heard only great things of what I saw from this match. I've seen a lot of clips. It's been
Yeah.
really good.
It was really great. Like, fuck. Omega being heel Omega, but doing all the shit he does is just so.
As in actual heel Omega, not
Actual
Ric
heel
Flair.
Not
Omega.
Ric Flair Omega. Like, he was New Japan cleaner heel Omega. Came out to fucking Sephiroth beam. Came out, was like final boss. Wasn't Devil Sky? He got a new theme.
And then he had Devil Sky for Dash.
For Dash, yeah.
Which was nice.
Like, my god, this was incredible. Ospreay fucking bled buckets in this match, and that was wild. And he just looked so fucking tired afterwards, and just so angry.
This match felt like actual big time insane. Just
Yeah.
this felt like true spectacle of final boss versus final boss.
Yeah. And Yelich, your favorite theme song came back. The best.
I hate
Wow, we're so.
No, I really hope Dave Meltzer grades matches on bell to bell, because if not, this should have been a 2-star match.
He gave it 6.25 stars, by the way. This equaled the 60-minute Omega.
0.25? I thought it was 0.75.
No, 6.25. So it was
Oh damn.
equal to Omega Okada 2, which was their time of the draw at New Beginning, and not New Beginning, Dominion. Which is fucking wild. And I think it
Really good.
It fucking deserved it. It was really great. Omega winning US is interesting.
So AEW can have another belt to book.
Yes, because they need more of those.
Because they need more.
They don't have all the ROH titles and all the fucking AEW belts that they created. God.
I think in the scenario that Kenny does some more New Japan dates for the meantime, or this is just a short thing, or for the Secret Third Thing brand, this is more for Ospreay's character development to lose here.
Yes.
You can talk after you.
So after moving on, continuing on your point, Gwyn. Yeah. After the match, Ospreay basically said he's giving it another year, and if things don't turn around and he doesn't feel like it's worth it anymore, he's just done. He's gonna leave New Japan.
Ospreay wins the G1.
Probably.
Yes.
Something. Yeah, something interesting I want to mention here is I think we mentioned how I mentioned earlier how we should like trade Kenta to Noah. We definitely need to trade Omega just to New Japan full time, because God, he's so much better there.
He is. He really
and we need to trade.
Yep.
We need to trade Jay White to AEW.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Because Jay White, I love Jay White. I think he's a great wrestler. He's really won me over. He's won us over in the past few years, obviously. We used to fucking hate the guy.
Yeah, I hated the guy a lot.
I think Jay White is a perfect TV wrestler.
Yes.
He has the qualities of a great wrestler that he can be, but he needs more time constraints. He doesn't work in the excess of New Japan. He doesn't work in the Great Match Factory. He works best with some constraints, and he works best in front of like these American rowdy crowds.
Yeah.
That will respond to those antics.
Yeah.
He is perfect for that, and I think he needs to more like he had an AEW match against Trent Beretta.
Yeah.
It was really fucking good. It was one of the better matches that I've seen in AEW around Forbidden Door time. Yeah, he just need Jay White would be so much better off being in AEW, and Omega would be so much better off being in New Japan, because they are both currently working styles that are not as suit for them.
Yeah.
Omega's best suited to the New Japan main event style. White is best suited to the AEW kind of TV style.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's very true.
Anyways, Jay White's going to the Fed.
Well, yeah, main event. This was after the Omega Ospreay match. Outside of the finishing stretch of this, I didn't care that much. Like,
I don't think that's the fault of Okada or White either. That's just they're in the death spot in the main event.
That's very true.
It's also the fault of New Japan booking.
You know what? Actually, I'm gonna disagree with that, because let's go back to WK12, where you had Omega Jericho, which was very good as well, and then they had Naito Okada follow that, which was even better in my mind. Like,
it's not because it is.
Unfortunately, Jay White is not Tetsuya Naito.
That's very true.
So here's the difference there. Chris Jericho is not Will Ospreay.
Yeah,
also
that's true.
And also, Naito versus Okada in the biggest match, or what was building to be the biggest match of that feud, is not the same as Okada versus White in another chapter of this feud that seems to always have the same story over and over again, and it's, oh no, Jay White wins it everywhere else, but Okada's gonna win at the Dome. When was the last time Jay White won at Wrestle Kingdom?
Like,
has he ever won at Wrestle Kingdom?
Wrestle Kingdom 14, Night 2, when he beat Ibushi in that singles match that meant nothing.
What, the third place match?
Yeah, the third place match. That's like the last time I remember him winning.
Jay White never wins at Wrestle Kingdom, so it doesn't matter. Everyone already knew that Okada was going to win. Yeah. There was no stake to this match. I am tired of Okada winning this belt.
Yeah, I am as well.
Why am I meant to root for Kazuchika Okada?
It's so, like, my main issue isn't that Okada won the belt again. My main issue is that he's won the belt again, and they are absolutely just going to rerun all his old feuds. That's all they do with it.
Again.
Yeah, the reason that Okada's massive reign worked so well was because he had different challengers. Mm-hmm. It wasn't the same people all the time.
Like, who was the only repeat challenge? Omega
had one, probably. And Naito, like, he beat Naito for the belt, and then Naito challenged. And
but that was it. Everyone else was like a different person.
Yeah,
those felt like they were deserved. These don't ever feel deserved.
No, they don't. They just all feel like
it's the conveyor belt of, oh, who's the next one? Just
it's so.
We're gonna get Shingo. We're gonna get Sonata. We're gonna get fucking.
Yeah, like exactly. You're absolutely on the fucking money. Yeah, like, we're gonna get Shingo. We're gonna get Sonata. We might get another Tanahashi match. We'll get like the same shit. It's like,
what's the bet? This is why I think Shota winning the New Japan Cup would be like almost like a needed
Yeah, it'd be different.
Spice up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, yes, absolutely. But like, you have so many. You have like a massive. Not like it's a shallow roster. New Japan has almost too many good wrestlers.
That's where the problem is. Like, if during COVID, whatever, or like, right, we need to stabilize. We have a significantly shallower roster than before.
Yeah.
Going back to the anchor that is Okada is like, okay, I can see the reasoning. You've now got talent coming out of your ears. You've got everything.
Yeah.
You don't need to do this again.
Yeah.
Well, time out there. It didn't go to Okada then.
You're right.
It was like
Evil,
Naito,
Ibushi.
Evil, Shingo,
Ibushi,
Ibushi.
Ospreay.
That was the one time they didn't go to Okada.
Which was probably the time they should have. Because a lot of those reigns were not great.
Yeah.
In all honesty, like, I liked a lot of the guys, but the reigns themselves, not.
Yeah,
like,
honestly, I never. When was the last time you looked forward to a Kazuchika Okada match?
Years, mate. It's been years. Like,
the finals of the Never 6-Man tournament with Hashi.
That's true. That was really good.
Thank you.
And that
Well,
was
that was not because of Okada, though.
no,
That
not
was
because
like
of
3
Okada
years
at
ago.
all. Like, absolutely not. And that's the other thing. It's the same issue with Hiromu. Why does he have 4 G1 wins? Why did he need that? Who the
And it's when it's always the same revolving door at the main event spot, and the revolving door is one guy.
Yeah.
You're bound to get malaise. You're bound to get bored. This is why that the U.S. title is way more interesting. The tag titles are way more interesting. Everything else on this card, besides maybe the Never Belt, because who the fuck cares about Tama Tonga?
Yeah. I agree.
No one cared. And if Jay White had won this, what a breath of fresh air.
It would have been different. And like, it feels so, like, I'm praising Wrestle Kingdom because it was a great show, except for that at one decision. Those like 2 decisions where I'm like, you went back to the things that are the least interesting. Everything else on the show, I'm like, that's cool, that's interesting, that's fun.
A quick question. So how many times did Jay White have the normal heavyweight belt? Was it just the one?
Once, and he lost it immediately.
Yeah.
And so Jay White's only had 2 reigns as top champ in New Japan.
Yep.
And both of them are the same result. He loses to Okada.
Well, let's also you can just look at all of Jay's title reigns except for like one, his US title run. He wins them, and then loses them very quickly. Like, none of them are really,
He gets the obligatory filler first defense against the gatekeeper, and then loses.
if that.
He didn't even get that with his first reign.
No, he didn't. He lost it immediately to New Japan Cup winner Okada. Like, he gets the occasional like thing, and like none of his title reigns except for that one, like his very first U.S. title run, have ever been anything consequential. Everything else is just.
And it sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Because he deserves better.
Like, look at his IC title win. Won the belt, defended against Goto in a horrible match. And I don't care what anyone else says. That match sucked. And then loses at the Dome to Naito because they have to set up the Naito storyline. Then, have his Never title run. To be fair, yeah.
To be fair here, this last reign was technically very close to the longest ever IWGP World Heavyweight Championship reign, which is hard to believe for me.
Yeah, but
then why does it still feel like nothing happened?
Because he only had 2 defenses and they were nothing.
4-way and
it
Tama,
just went back to Okada anyway. So it just does feel like nothing happened.
It felt like nothing happened. Like, and like, look at his Never run that he had. Fucking, he won the belt from Tana, defended against Finlay in what was not as good of a match as it could have been, and then dropped it to Ishii. Like, the man, they do not want to give him a consistent title run, and I don't know why. Like, you look at like AJ and Omega as they were Bullet Club leaders, and like even Devitt, every Bullet Club leader has always had like a consistent title run at some point, and Jay just hasn't, and it's just so frustrating.
The past Bullet Club leaders they've done a successful job as like the instigating villain of the promotion.
Yeah.
Well,
And they've actually managed to like cut a wedge, whereas JY, even though it feels like he's a big deal, but he doesn't feel like he's done anything.
Not Kenny's heavyweight run. I agree. He was two-face. He was very much a babyface by that point. But his IC title run kind of was that. Like
I'll give you that.
But for Kenny, the IC and his junior runs were,
and even his US run. To a point, like his first US run, like he got something. AJ had the fucking heavyweight title runs he got.
Kenny also won the G1.
Kenny won the G1. Like
didn't Jay win the G1?
No. He hasn't won shit.
Oh god, he never won. But we always have been like, oh, Jay's winning the G1.
Jay's gonna win the G1. Never wins the G1. Like it's he's so mishandled. And we're just gonna go straight into fucking like New Year's Dash, because I don't want to like dwell on about everything else. Like Wrestle Kingdom. Overall,
can we talk about let's just skip. We can just skip around New Year's Dash because who cares? Right?
There's a lot of stuff to talk about, but yeah, okay.
You want it? Well, okay. If you want to go in order, but I was just gonna. You want to talk about the Hikuleo thing now?
Oh yeah, we can go in like any random order. I don't care. Yeah. So Hikuleo versus. So they set up a thing. They set it up at the post-match comments after the main event. By the way, also Shingo challenged Okada, which is it's fine, but he's losing. So like, yeah. So
we didn't get to. Whatever. We're in random orders.
What are we not getting into?
Let's talk about Jay. Let's talk about Jay first, and then we'll get to that.
So Jay basically was like, "Oh, why didn't I win?" And he's like, "Oh, you know what? Because there was one thing that was out of place, and it was Hikuleo. I don't know why he's British, but yeah, fucking, it was dumb. Why? Why are we doing?" And now it's, and then after the thing, Jay challenged Hikuleo to a loser leaves Japan match. Not New Japan, by the way. I want to make that clear. They made it very clear.
The loser just gets banished to New Japan Strong.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, yeah.
So, I'm worried that this is Jay losing.
I honestly think he will. Like, it seems very weird, but I could see it. What I could see, Jay loses, Bullet Club beat the shit out of him. He goes away to like Strong and he works AEW occasionally, and he kind of has a redemption arc. And then like Bullet Club get a new leader, and whoever the fuck they want to have be the new leader, like I don't care. And then like he comes back, big fiery babyface Jay. I would think that would be the best thing to do, but I don't know if that's what they're gonna do.
Your new Bullet Club leader in that case would be El Fantasma.
Probably.
We'll talk more. But I think I want to talk more about Bullet Club and like if you want a new leader, if you want to die or whatever. I want to talk more about that, but for right now, I do want to see like. I don't think if Jay White loses this match, I don't see him coming back to New Japan. I think he goes away, unless he's going to AEW, in which case I could see him coming back or doing dates for New Japan. I could see him go. With the new Vince news, I don't know if he's going to WWE. I think anyone would be stupid to sign with WWE right now.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like.
It seems like a sinking ship. The fuck, Aaron? Sorry, I'm looking at Mike muted.
It's potential equal possibility that Hikuleo could just be signed as a new Samoan person for the Fed.
Yeah.
Oh my! Wait, he's right. Holy shit. Never mind. Apparently, WWE is interested in Hikuleo.
He's tall. He's Samoan. He fits the bill.
Yeah. He's got, like, well, he's not Samoan. He's Tongan. But he's got the fucking heritage with Haku, which is why they probably like him, because they love their like second gen, third gen wrestlers.
Oh, so wait a second. So apparently, okay. So I think it might be because Hikuleo's leaving. Okay, never mind. Okay. So that makes more sense to me.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say nothing of value is lost, but like he hasn't done anything.
I will say he's gotten.
He challenged
much
for the
better.
US belt that one time.
Oh, I'm not saying he's not improved, but like he's just kind of been there.
I remember I was at a Capital Collision. I got to go to that very fun show, and I saw his match. It was supposed to be Trent Beretta and Okada, but Trent couldn't make it. I think he had COVID. It was Okada and Rocky Romero versus Hikuleo and Jay White, and Hikuleo was really good in that match.
Oh,
I quite liked it.
Like I said, I'm not saying he hasn't improved as a wrestler. I'm just saying, in terms of consequential things and things that actually matter, he hasn't done a lot. Like,
It feels a bit
And
odd that
honestly-
they're making a big old stip out of potentially losing a very undercard person.
yeah,
Oh, because I think it'll get people to watch.
pretty much.
People will watch if they
Yes.
see, oh, Jay White could be leaving. They won't
Maybe.
watch if it's Hikuleo versus like fucking
Yujiro.
Hero. Especially with Royal Rumble coming up and Jay White rumoring to be in that and all this stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's why they're doing it. When is this match, by the way?
They have not said yet. I think we're getting the schedule. We'll probably get the schedule for the next tour off.
Yeah,
Usually,
that was weird.
if people are leaving like around after Wrestle Kingdom, they'll usually stick around for January, and then by February they're gone.
Yeah, I think we'll get it
Yeah,
after
that-
the Wrestle Kingdom Act 2 stuff wraps up.
It was weird because they didn't put. Usually they have a schedule like thing on Wrestle Kingdom. They didn't do that this year.
Yeah. It's very odd. Okay. Yeah. So, I just, if it's Hikuleo leaving, I don't particularly have, like, anything to say about it. It's not like he's a bad wrestler, it's just, he hasn't done anything. He goes. It's like, see ya, have fun. Get that.
Let's talk about the rest of the New Year's Dash, like actual stuff.
Yeah, so,
Oh, 4 dudes.
four guys. Just
Four
four
guys
guys.
being dudes.
4 guys. Just 4 guys.
So this is the new stable. I honestly don't think it's gonna be a proper stable. I think it'll be a sub-stable.
Stable with several asterisks and quotation marks.
Yeah, it's Taka Michinoku, Taichi, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, and Doki.
I love it.
I love it, and I like the stable as a thing. They clearly are. I don't know. It gives very complete players energy, honestly. I like them. I like them all as guys. My God, it's very much like one of those stables. I don't know. It's a thing. Like.
Oh, okay. You say I like them all. I like 3 of them, and then Taka's there too.
Taka's a legend. How dare
Uh,
you? He's
uh
meh. Don't disrespect Taka Michinoku. So
I'll disrespect Taka Michinoku.
disgusting. I mean, they already made a fucking impact on their first night as a group. Like, Doki and Kanemaru have immediately put themselves into the contention as the next challengers for Junior Tag. Because they pinned...
Oh boy, they'll lose.
Probably.
No, Doki win belt.
Doki win belt would be cool, but I don't...
Doki win belt, but not with Kanemaru. It's not gonna happen.
Well, he's in just 4 guys. Who he's gonna win a belt?
Oh wait, I'm not saying that I wouldn't like it. I would love to see Doki and Kanemaru win. They won't.
Probably not. And then Taichi is doing a feud with Osprey. This is a singles.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's a good feud. They'll have a good match.
Solid sort of non-title singles feud for big main event dude and upper card dude while they get to New Japan Cup.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah,
for
they're just kind of. It just seems like they're biding time till New Japan Cup right now.
Yeah, definitely.
I could see New Japan Cup final kind of being Naito and Umino.
Possibly. They do like to run stuff back. I could see Osprey getting outed round 1 of New Japan Cup this year.
Yes.
Ooh, maybe by like Ren.
Yeah, it's like a big upset
Ooh.
to like build someone up and like because they like to do that. Like the G1 winner or
Yeah.
like somebody who does really well is gonna get knocked out immediately. Like they love
That will add to his like I've only got a year left, I've got to do it, and then he gets out round 1 and it's
Yeah.
like, oh fuck.
Oh fuck, I'm dead. or even if it's not round one, just early, like what they did with
Yeah.
Jay and like Finley, like quarterfinals or like something like that.
Yeah, no, I think Will would actually. I think round one upset I could see. I think they might do like maybe. Who would they have
Yoshihashi.
go out against?
Hashi? No.
Yes.
I love Hashi, but I don't think they would do that. Maybe like
The vanquisher of FTR Ball is going to do it.
I don't think he would get Yanoed.
I feel like it's just Ren.
Ren,
Ren would be really good.
maybe Ishii,
Maybe Umino.
maybe Umino if
I
they
think-
give him the cup.
Oh, no, Umino to like get revenge for the U.S. title.
Yeah, that'd be a big one. Or even just like if Taichi could have a rematch.
This is for my dad. Red Shoes is looking right there, like, what the fuck?
What the fuck? But like, also, the other thing they could do is have if they do the Taichi Osprey singles match, Osprey wins the singles, and then Taichi beats him in the New Japan Cup.
In the
is an
cup,
option.
yeah.
That's an option. Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows? Let's talk about the next challengers for the 6-man belts.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Ren Narita was like getting beaten up by House of Torture, and you know who came and made the save? Minoru Suzuki and El Desperado. Which
What?
nobody had that on their bingo cards. I don't think.
Well, I love how Suzuki-gun is dead, but it's kind of not.
It's really not. The only one who like was like actively moving on is Zach. Because
I got my Suzuki shirt right here, and yeah, Suzuki-gun's not dead at all.
no.
It's just yeah, Zach's in TMTK now.
Yeah, that's the only thing that changed. Archer went back to AEW, Zach went to TMDK, and then just 4 guys, and then Suzuki and Despy are still teaming. So that's it. Suzuki though seems to be doing something with Narita. He might end up being like a mentor figure to him for a bit. I think they might be trying to run that idea, which is interesting.
Ooh, what if we get Suzuki Narita in round 1 in New Japan Cup?
That would be very cool. It'd be like a
Yeah,
very fun
nice,
match.
nice.
Yeah, like they could definitely put something great together. I would like to see them win the 6-man belts because it'd be.
Wait a fucking second. Why is Suzuki not gonna face Zach for the TP title?
I think they're gonna wait to do that single
Not
match.
yet.
Not yet. I think they're.
But they have to at some point.
oh,
yes.
I think they will. I think we'll see it. I just don't know.
Suzuki definitely needs to face someone for the TV title at some point.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, I feel as though it is an interesting dynamic to have Narita team up with Suzuki. Despy is there very much there because they need a third person. I don't know what he's going to end up doing in the long term, but yeah, it's interesting to see that, to say the least.
I feel like they're just kind of seeing if SB is gonna re-sign or not.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think he will. Because, like,
I mean, yeah, where else are they gonna go?
he could go everywhere.
It'd be really silly not to try and keep him because he's
Yeah.
really popular and he
I mean,
he shifts
I-
merch like no one's business.
Unless like WWE's gonna try and get him, but I don't think he
They
will.
don't-
He's kind
they
of
don't- they don't-
older.
No.
They don't care about Despy. Like, he's also, like, they built him up as, like, a very good antagonist for the junior division. Not like...
He is your, if Hiromu is like your guy that you're having there forever, Despy is your number 2.
Yeah. You have, like, I think the solid hierarchy is Hiromu, Despy, Ishimori are, like, the top 3,
Yeah.
usually.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
What else?
So then we got TMDK having their first match as a unit, and they immediately made an impact with Nichols and Haste getting a win over the tag champs. And they've immediately challenged Bishamon for the tag belts, which, yeah, I think we all said
That's
already.
really hype.
Yeah, it'll be great. They should probably win. Like, I'm not a huge fan of zero defense tag reigns after World Tag League winner wins belts, but, you know, I'll make an exception. Like,
They always do it.
You've got your new
It
leader for
happens all the
TMDK. They're challenging for the tag belts. You got to give them like a big kickoff strong to make them credible.
Ishamon are the perfect transitional champs.
yes.
Yeah.
And then you have Ishii challenging Zack for TV, which is
Hype.
should be very good. They always have good matches. And also, Zack Sabre Jr. has adopted a child. In Kosei Fujita, which he literally said as he was leaving with Fujita, "Oi, fuck you, John Moxley! I got my own young boy."
Kosei Fujita Jr.
Junior.
Yeah, I dig it. It's different. Like, we don't see a lot of like young lions put into factions, and it's cool
Exactly.
To see that.
Like, if this leads to more, a young lion can team with people that aren't just Hontai,
Yeah,
it's just gonna make things more interesting.
yeah, definitely.
So
Just gonna be
so
better.
Umino is like the roughneck, right? And so
Yes.
what the fuck is he gonna be? Is Vegeta gonna become the fucking pencil head?
You're nothing but a pencil neck geek.
Pencil neck geek.
And it's gonna be the
I don't-
So if he's the roughneck, is Umino like the smooth neck?
Uno is the
Umino's the roughneck.
So if he's the roughneck, who's the smooth neck?
Vegeta's gonna be like the fucking the rose.
That's Suji's gimmick when he comes back from excursion.
Suji is the smooth neck.
Suji is the smooth neck. So smooth because of his luscious hair.
Very smooth.
I really want Kosei Fujita to just, when he comes back from excursion, just start going on rants about like Boris Johnson
Yeah.
and Rishi Sunak.
Yeah. Why? Zach said he was gonna teach him English, so that's funny as fuck.
And he's
Teach him
gonna
the
fucking-
burning hatred of the Tories.
Yeah.
his first words he speaks in English should be "fuck Rishi Sunak" or
I
something.
honestly, I love the dynamic of TMDK and Zach because it's clear like Haste does not give a fuck, Nichols doesn't say anything, and Zach is just being
Nick-
Zach.
Nichols is I feel like they are very similar to like best friends in AEW.
Yeah. It's,
Whereas Beretta and I see much akin to Beretta and Nichols, Chuck Taylor and
Shane Haste.
Shane Haste. They just say some stupid shit.
Dude,
and
I love how it's, but the nickname scheme for these guys is very weird because it goes like Mad Mikey Nichols, Hysterical Shane Haste, The Front Man Zack Sabre Jr. It's
the front man.
Zack Sabre Jr. It's very good. I like the dynamic of the group, and I like that they brought Fujita in. And Tito still appears to be in TMDK, so he'll probably be joining up with them for some tours, which I think will be interesting to see how he interacts with Zack. To see how.
Oh, we've had this conversation off podcast, but I want to bring it up here.
Yeah.
TMDK Juniors, besides Robbie Eagles, who do you put in?
You could bring someone in, I mean, with the Tamashi thing that they're doing, you could bring someone in from Australia. Like, that would be a
True.
good-
They are doing some more Australian tours soon, right?
Yes, they are. February 3rd and 4th. One in Sydney, one in Melbourne. So...
Ooh, that might be when TMDK win the belts.
Possibly, if they want to make a big have a big match on one of those shows, that would be a good way to do it. Get the boys over. Yeah, like, I don't know. Other than, like, if we're going off just New Japan talent on, like, who's on the roster, I think Clark Connors was a good shout. If they want him to turn heel. I don't think Kevin Knight's a great fit. He just seems weird.
Well, his current gimmick is he wears orange.
Doki... Nah, I can't see it. You know, I think Slex is technically under the junior heavyweight margin. The business! He's very good.
Lex is so much a United Empire guy, though.
He is. Slex and United Empire would be based. Yeah, no, there's not a lot of guys, because, like, you don't really want to turn Yo heel. Maybe you don't really want to turn Watto heel either. Like, I feel like they have to bring in somebody new, or like somebody from Strong, maybe. I don't know. Like, Just somebody
From the,
different.
from the wasteland of the strong.
Because nobody really fits that descriptor of like a TMDK guy. Because it doesn't. Their stable of what they're coming across as is like loudmouths who talk a lot of shit and like have like a lot of charisma. I think they're supposed to be heels, but I can't actually tell.
They're lads.
They're lads.
They're not faces. They're not heels. They're lads.
Yeah.
Maybe like. No, I don't. Not Kushida.
No, he wouldn't fit.
I'm just trying to look at the roster right now. And I have no fucking clue.
I'm just trying to think.
I don't know.
TMDK people who they could bring in would be like.
But Robbie Eagles to Team DK, please.
That's the obvious one, yeah. But I don't know if he wants to. He's very face, and like, yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting.
Like he can still be face, but just be with Team DK.
Yeah.
Alex Zane?
Oh yeah, actually yeah.
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 He'd fit. Taco Man would fit very well.
I think Alex Zane would be good.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's a good shout. Yeah, because he doesn't really have like an alliance. His main alliance is like Strong Hearts, and they're not in.
Yeah.
He was with who was he teaming with in junior tag?
Lindemann, who's in
Lindemann.
L. Lindemann,
He's
who's
a Strong Hearts.
Strong Hearts Gleek guy.
Yeah, that was just a one-off. So yeah, I think you can absolutely.
Yeah.
Do. Yeah, I think that'd be. I think Alex Zane. Oh fuck, Zane and Eagles would be a interesting tag team.
It would be a very good tag team. Yes. Yeah, that's definitely an option. Depends who they want to bring in, I guess. Who else? Like, I think that's really it. Like, I can't really think of anybody who would like fit the bill. Maybe Despy?
I would have said Clark. I would have said before he left he's not a junior, but before he left New Japan, seemingly, I would have said Carl Fredericks.
Yeah. He'd be interesting.
Feels.
Coughlin or Kid could go.
Interesting and Carl Fredericks in the same sentence is
Yeah, that's true. You know who else? Actually, he's not a junior, but Alex Coughlin or Gabriel Kidd, neither of them are juniors, but they could work well.
Yeah.
In the stable.
I guess you could, if he wanted to.
Would
make
TMDK hire a robot?
I feel like that would be hilarious. I feel like that would be great.
That android.
Wait.
That android.
Oh my god! Wait. The bits with that? Holy shit.
Oh my god, the jokes that Shane and fucking Zach would be making would be incredible.
That would be really good, actually.
Yeah. That would be really funny.
Yo, wait, no. Trios champions of Coughlin, Shane, and Mikey?
Yeah! That's what the people want. Give them that.
Fuck bad dude Tito.
Fuck bad dude Tito.
How dare you?
Poor bad dude Tito. He actually got over the crowd.
I love bad dude Tito. You know what I'm mad about? Why isn't Team Filthy over in Japan a lot? They deserve it.
I'm sorry, I don't have any interest in seeing JR Kratos in Japan.
I don't care about JR Kratos. No one cares about JR. He's not even in the group anymore.
You're talking about the real star of Team Building. My bad. You want Danny Limelight Rivera?
Oh yeah.
That's.
I would have mainly talked about West Coast Wrecking Crew and Tom.
Yeah, I know you'd be like the three main people who are actually good.
The three, the good ones.
Yeah, the good ones who are actually like really fucking good. And Danny Limelight's good. He's just Kratos and Limelight are good, but they're not fun. Kratos, not so much. Danny Limelight, I like. Kratos, yeah. Okay, moving on to the other stuff. LIJ took on Hontai, and LIJ lost because Yo managed to hit the direct drive on Hiromu and pin him, and he's the next challenger. Again, we're back to the problem of stop doing the same people.
The last time they did this, Yo got punked out in like under 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's God.
So does Yo just win the belt?
I guess. Also, Sonata and Bushi.
Please. Oh no, no, don't, no, because that means Hiromu's gonna win BOSJ.
No!
No.
Okay.
Hiromu's gonna win.
Not
No.
again.
No,
Oh no.
no, Hiromu must win.
Hiromu must win. He's gonna keep the
Hiromu
belt for
must
a
win.
year.
It's the start of Mortal Kombat 9, and Raiden's like the future. He must win.
He must win. We also got to see Naito and Shota continue their ongoing like thing, which is fun. And they also that's all they really teased. Nobody else really is doing anything. Like
Taguchi should have pinned Hiromu.
that would have been fun. Taguchi can fucking go when he has to.
Yeah, why can't... I think, wouldn't you rather, if you need a stopgap match in between New Japan, between now and New Japan Cup, wouldn't you rather do Taguchi versus Hiromu than Yo versus Hiromu?
It's something we haven't seen in ages, and I don't think it's ever been like a title match. They've had like BOS
Isn't...
matches.
Wouldn't you want to have fun?
Apparently not. Apparently not. Speaking of, also like, Sonata's doing nothing again, and Bushi's also doing nothing. So like half of Lij is directionless.
I feel like Sonata is. This analogy makes no sense, but stick with me here. Sonata just feels like an NFT.
Explain. Can you explain? Can you explain that one, buddy?
He's worthless. And does nothing.
Right.
Ever.
Okay.
But he only exists to make everyone's lives worse by being shoved in our faces.
Yeah.
But a select group of people do perceive him to have value, which doesn't exist.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, that's accurate. That's very accurate to Sonata. My God. Wow, I didn't know where you were going with that, but yeah, yeah.
I made the connection very vaguely in my head, and now that I've made it, I can't unfeel it.
Yeah.
I can't
Sonata's ruined, guys. We're done. Pack it up.
LJ supports NFTs, but we got to stop.
Fuck. Alright, kill it with fire. We're done. Get rid of the group. It's over. Yeah.
Baseball.
Yeah, it's only set up 2 matches, which is okay. Cool. But I guess that's because Lij have the Congo thing going on, which is gonna be like a big deal. Which I will talk about soon, and how I'm unhappy. Let's go on to the Bullet Club stuff. The other Bullet Club stuff that got set up, because we obviously know about the Jay Hikuleo stuff. They also set up like 2 other matches here. Potentially 3. I don't want them to do another Kenta Tanahashi match, honestly. But like they've set up Tama Tonga versus ELP for the Never Belt, which that's cool. Fun. Good match. Good. And then also Wano Ishimori singles seems to be on the track.
Okay.
Yeah. That'll be fun too.
Yeah.
How do we feel about that? Nothing?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. 4-way for Kapow. Shingo won, and then like Yano got pinned. It was a very fun match. It was like a mix of comedy but also like hard hitting stuff, which was good. And then they're teasing Okan versus Shingo for both British and Kapow, which is
That's hype.
that's pretty cool. Like,
Yeah, cool. We like that.
Yeah, I think I don't. Who are they teasing to face Shingo next again?
Okan.
Oh, Khan, right.
Yeah. So
Ooh.
While
Ooh,
he's
that could
also
be fun.
angling to be like, Okada, I'm coming for.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
He's
like the-
aiming to be a triple champion pretty much, because Okan's also teasing he's gonna put the Rev Pro belt up for Kapow as well.
So what you're saying is Shingo's gonna have no belts by next month.
Very possible. Very possible. I mean, Okan with a singles belt would be good. It's a shame it's the Kapow. But oh yeah, how do we feel about
Okan's
the Kapow title
Okan's
design?
not gonna win.
It looks fucking terrible.
It's whatever. Who cares?
So you think it looks shit, and you think it looks
When was the last time New Japan made a good belt design?
IWGP Women's is pretty good. It's just old.
No, it isn't.
It's just the old belt. This is the classic.
Yeah, and it's not a
It's
good
just
looking
the old
belt.
belt.
Yeah, the old belt isn't good looking. I will stand by that.
All right, fine. I guess before that would be IWG. Would be no strong. And strong tag. No.
Ew.
Okay, fine. It's IWGP US then. Is the last time they made
Yes.
a good belt.
Yeah.
So when was that? 2017?
Yeah, something like that.
And there has been what, like 8 titles they've made since then?
Yeah, it's been a lot.
Not 8. Not exactly 8, but yeah.
They've made a lot of new title designs and such. Yes, it's yeah. I was just so find it weird that the junior belt is like still the same. It's not changed.
Good.
Yeah. One cool.
I'm sorry, you guys mentioned the New Japan Strong Tag Belt, so I looked it up, and it reminded me that the finals of the first ever title match for it was Yuya Yamura and Christopher Daniels versus Aussie Open.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Because I got nothing. They needed.
That could have been TMDK.
No, it couldn't. They faced TMDK in the semis.
No, they didn't. TMDK faced Yuya and Daniels.
Oh. What the fuck, man?
The Guns won those belts over 2 months ago.
I don't know why the Guns won those belts. I don't get it.
Confused.
Weird.
I mean, it'd be worse.
Could be. Alright. Main event of New Year's Dash.
The Guns are fun.
We had Kenny Omega and the something I don't think any of us ever thought we were going to see. Omega and Okada teamed up to face Aaron Hanare and Jeff Cobb in...
Okay. If your name is Aaron Hanare, and even though you're on your bullshit alpha male, Andrew Tate, if you see Okada and Omega as your opponent, you just go home.
If anybody does, they're like, nah, we're done. We're out.
You're like, no, we're not working today.
We're not working.
No.
Home. Unless you're Jeff Cobb, apparently, who's just like, nah, I'm gonna fucking beat this
Unless
shit
you're
out of
insane
him.
like Jeff Cobb.
I got this, yeah. And then, yeah, Aaron Hanare, to no one's surprise, took the fucking pin. But it did set up...
Gwyn, what if instead this was Akira and Cobb?
Well, Akira wins, obviously.
Okay.
It hits the fireball on Omega, challenges for you. It's just, you know.
Oh, you don't think he could challenge for World?
Well, he's got to win the fucking G1 first.
Oh, wait, you don't think he would... I thought
But it's clearly going to be
naturally he
Akira
wins
Osprey
G1.
finals.
I thought naturally he wins G1 as champion.
No, because he's not a fucking heathen.
Oh.
Yeah, and then Jeff Cobb after the match challenged Kenny Omega for the title, for the US belt. So that's the first.
That's
time.
hot.
Oh boy, he's gonna lose.
He's gonna
That's
lose.
hot, though.
It's gonna be good though.
It's hot.
It's gonna be really good.
It's like, fresh match, yay.
Yeah.
And it's gonna happen on AEW Dynamite.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh.
Absolutely. It's not happening on a
What?
New show.
Imagine you're booking that match. Like, right, we're gonna have Tony Khan watching over this.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what it's gonna be.
Fuck. It's gonna have an ad break, and it's gonna be about 13 minutes.
It's gonna open like in fucking Salt Lake City or some shit.
Yeah, something like that.
We're bringing you AW Dynamite Special Edition, Sabotage in Salt Lake City, and it's
Sabotage.
Kenny Omega, Jacob.
Sabotage in Salt Lake City.
Wait,
is a fucking,
no.
like, Southpaw Regional Wrestling pay-per-view.
No, that's a New Japan Strong show.
Yeah.
That is a New Japan Strong name.
Absolutely.
Sabotage in Salt Lake City.
My God.
Finished. Oh yeah. Oh boy, that's
And that's New Year's Dash.
Should we do the heathenistic outside Japan talk?
We can do that real quick. What do you want to...
Yeah.
Surprisingly, I'm not gonna talk about AEW
Oh.
or Ring of Honor.
Oh.
Are you going to the Fed yet?
I want to talk about the Fed.
What? The Fed?
I know.
The Fed? What's this?
Wee woo, wee woo. Because surprisingly, I've actually been watching SmackDown the past couple weeks, and it's good. I'm as surprised as everyone else. The Sami Zayn shit might be the best thing going in wrestling today.
It's very good, from what I've seen of it.
All I've seen of this is a clip where he's with Kevin Owens in the ring doing promo, and they're kind of like having a reconciling moment, and Sami Zayn's like, Elias and his fucking whatever his other name is, clearly the same person, and then they just hug.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god, finally someone that's not gaslighting.
Yeah.
So, the whole, I'm not gonna go beat by beat, but at least this last show just happened. It's January 7th. I'm gonna date the show.
Yeah.
And so they just announced next week it's gonna be Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Because the whole story right now has been Sami Zayn refuses to fight Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
Because he does, but he doesn't. He really loves the Bloodline, wants to do it for them, but they're really teasing that they're gonna split. Sami doesn't want to, but he's kind of being pitted in this awkward spot. Because Kevin doesn't want to fight him. Kevin doesn't want anything to do with Sami. But it's kind of being stuck in this weird spot. Sami's gonna lose to Kevin because they're doing Kevin versus Roman at Rumble.
Yeah.
And I bet you Sami's gonna break up from the Bloodline soon, and he's gonna get real distraught. And I think Sami might win one of the belts from Roman. I think
one of the belts.
I think they're splitting up the belt. There's been rumors that they're splitting up the belt soon. Who knows with Vince coming back? That might throw shit in the works. I think because they're doing 2-night WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I think one of the nights. The rumor's been either A, it's gonna be Sami versus Roman, which is what I want. But what's really probably happening is Sami and Kevin are taking the belts from the Usos.
Probably. Also good.
I
was my brain was thinking Kevin wins one belt, Sami wins the other belt, and they hug at the end of WrestleMania.
No.
It's not happening. No, because they're bringing in The Rock.
I feel like what you could do is have...
Screw The Rock.
Since, if you want a massive pop, Elimination Chamber is in Toronto this year.
Montreal.
Yeah,
Montreal.
Montreal, my bad. Yeah, which is Sami's hometown. And
Kevin's hometown.
And Kevin's hometown. But if you, I'm focusing on Sami here. If you do him versus Roman, as a lot of people have been saying, you do him versus Roman.
Oh, they are doing that. They're doing that.
And then if you want to really build up this Rock match, have Zayn he might be about to lose to Roman, and then you just hear "If you're surrounded."
Oh yeah.
What the Rock? Yeah. And then Reigns gets distracted for a second in the corner. Haluva kick. He hits 3 in a row for some reason. I don't know why. 1, 2, 3. Massive pop for Zayn in his hometown.
I could see that happening non-title.
Non-title, I think, yeah.
This would require WWE putting people over in their hometowns in general.
That's true. They don't do that.
It's Triple H.
It is Triple H. For now.
For now. Let's see.
That would, I think, be a good way to pay it off. Even if it's a distraction win, but that's a way to set up Rock versus Roman, and then you also get Zayn a big moment in his hometown.
Yeah. And also even the undercard stuff WWE's doing right now is pretty okay. The Charlotte Flair stuff is funny, but it's bad.
Yeah.
The SmackDown Women's Division is a joke.
The only
Bianca
time
Belair,
Charlotte doing the most on-brand Charlotte thing, we're yes, finally.
Bianca Belair and Damage Control are good, but the rest of the women's division WWE are just kind of there.
Yeah.
And you have in
the mid card.
In the
Mid-card's
mid-card, we
I
have
mean,
an advertised, and I quote, Mountain Dew pitch black match at the Royal Rumble.
I don't know. What that
between
means.
LA Knight and Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, and I don't want to know.
The Bray Wyatt stuff is confusing. It's intriguing, but it's confusing.
It's very weird. Because apparently he's not Uncle Howdy, and Uncle Howdy's somebody else.
He's not. It's Uncle Howdy's a different person. We have no clue the fuck it is.
Is it Cameron Grimes?
No.
No.
Is it Bo Dallas?
Maybe.
Maybe. Is it fucking Vincent? Maybe.
Is it Vince McMahon?
Also maybe.
It's me, Austin! It was me all along.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on there. I do like LA Knight.
Yes, I agree.
It's there. Something. It's fun.
Walter.
Another thing, yeah, Walter, he's great. He might lose the belt to Braun Strowman. We'll see.
Ew. Gross.
But they are apparently planning Walter versus Brock Lesnar at Mania.
Okay, that's fun. I like that.
So you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As it
that
turns
looks
out,
awful.
As it turns out, this Mountain Dew pitch black match is actually full cross promotion because the pitch black is also a Mountain Dew flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's
That's
called
why
that.
it's called that.
I thought it was just a random promotion.
No.
No.
But
No.
no, this is actual
wait.
synergy, and I'm so sad.
Yeah.
Wait a fucking second. There is nothing that sounds worse than Mountain Dew pitch black zero sugar.
What flavor is pitch black? Like blackberry?
Depression.
It's no. Pitch black just means it is the color of the drink is black.
But like, what flavor is it?
With a black. 1 second. I'm gonna
You're saying just,
open
what
this
flavor
up.
is it? Black.
I'm gonna open this up. Okay. It says
Shadow flavor.
It says here with a blast of dark citrus punch flavor with other natural flavors.
Citrus
other
punch.
nondescript natural flavors.
Hold on. Dark citrus punch. What in
Dark-
the fuck is a dark citrus punch? Who the fuck is like, you know what I love to drink? I love me a little bit of dark citrus punch. That's what I like. Who the fuck at Mountain Dew is coming up with this shit? My god.
Gwyn, who do you think the dark citrus punch gives the momentum to in the match?
Sonata.
Okay, so, initially, because it's all spooky, pitch black, you think Bray Wyatt and the Howdy fuck. But I think because LA Knight is repping Los Angeles, and Los Angeles is full of very just dead people, and just it's where people go to die. I think the pitch black will actually give him the power.
I think Sonata will win.
Further question. Do you think LA Knight wins his match at WrestleMania Hollywood?
Yes.
Because of course he's got to go over in
Of course.
Yeah,
in the City of Lights.
Yeah. His name is LA. Nah.
Anyway,
I'm
that's
just kidding.
enough Fed talk for you.
His real name is La Knight. He's affiliated with Lando. Lando Hogan. Remember Lando? We're back to this. All right.
We're back, baby.
We're back, baby. You missed us, didn't you? No, you didn't. This is Wrestle Kingdom.
Oh yeah, Wrestle Kingdom Night 2.
Do we care about the Young Lion match? No?
Fuck it, no.
Okay.
No.
Sorry Vegeta, sorry Oiwa, sorry Yano, sorry Ozawa. Fuck y'all. Ishii and Young Boy versus Inaba and Kitamiya. Young Boy gets pinned. Sorry, Lube. Then we have
No lube.
the most confusing fucking thing I've ever seen in my goddamn life. Sagara, Kojima, Yano, and Tanahashi versus Gedo, El Phantasmo, Kenta, and Naomichi Marufuji. Why the fuck?
This is like known Damnation member Harashima. It's like known Bullet Club member. Known Bullet Club member Marufuji.
Marufuji's gonna throw up the too sweet. He's gonna start like singing "Shot 'em," start doing the "suck it" taunt before he does the knees.
Oh my god.
Why is he in this match?
I need Marufuji to just come out in all of Jay's like gear.
Breathe with the Fuge blade.
Breathe with the Flosion.
Breathe with the Flosion blade. Oh my god. Yeah, like who do you got for this?
I think that both teams are gonna have fun.
Ghetto's taking the pin.
Yeah, Ghetto's taking the pin.
Ghetto's taking the pin. We all know that. This is the opener, by the way. This is the first match on the main card.
Yeah.
This is... Why? Why is Ghetto here? Could we not get, like, Ace Austin or Chris Bay? Or Ishimori? Like, why is Ishimori not here? What's going on, guys?
Juice Robinson.
Yeah, he can eat a pin.
Well, actually,
No,
Juice
he's missing.
Juice is in AEW now, right?
He's still on the New Japan roster page, so I think he's occasionally working the Nuge. I don't know.
Wait, guys. Sorry, breaking news about Mountain Dew Pitch Black.
Oh god.
Breaking news on the Mountain Dew Pitch Black.
Oh god.
Mountain Dew Pitch Black, the vintage Mountain Dew product.
Vintage?
That is described
Randy
as
Orton,
dark
or?
fruit. It is described as dark, fruity citrus in flavor.
What?
It originally dropped as a limited release in the fall of 2004.
That gives me less information.
Well, no, this gets even better. In 2005 came Pitch Black 2.
What? Why is there a sequel?
Because hey, Tiger Mask 2 was better than Tiger Mask 1. We all know this.
Well, yeah, that's because Tiger Mask 2 was Mitsuharu Misawa.
And Pitch Black 2 was Mitsuharu Misawa.
What?
Pitch Black 2.
Oh my god. Are we gonna get a Pitch Black 3 as well that no one's gonna remember? Oh no, Pitch Black 3 is gonna be...
Hey!
But you worry. So Pitch Black 2 came out in 2005 as limited time. Then re-emerged briefly in 2011 and 2015, and in then 2016 it was apparently voted by Dew fans
Wait,
to make it a
1 second.
permanent flavor.
Dude, fans?
Wait, 1 second. Wait, so you have 2004, that's Tiger Mask 1. That's Mountain Dew Pitch Black 1. Pitch Black 2, 2005. 2011, I'm counting it as Pitch Black 3. 2015, I'm counting it as 4. Then it went away in 2019. We're getting Pitch Black 5, baby.
We're on Pitch Black 5.
This is Tiger Mask
We
W.
caught
This is
up.
Kota Ibushi.
We caught up.
What the fuck? They're gonna promote an anime about Pitch Black, about Mountain Dew Pitch Black. Oh my goodness.
Mountain Dew coming in from a friend of the podcast, Aaron. In quotes, Mountain Dew announced earlier this month that Mountain Dew Pitch Black fans, affectionately named members of Dew Nation.
Dew Nation. Okay. I don't know what to say about any of this. I'm so confused.
Anyway, Wrestle Kingdom Night 2.
Wrestle Kingdom Night 2. Next match is El Desperado versus Yohei, which is gonna be really good, hopefully, if they get time. But they could be really good. But yeah,
Probably gonna get like 8 minutes.
8 minutes, yeah. I mean, they can work that. Yohei's fast enough. Despi's fast enough. That'll be fun. And then we have Master Wado, Taguchi, and Mountain Dew Pitch Black 4 versus Alejandro Miyawaki, and Amakasu. So, who we got?
This is on higher on the card than the Tanahashi Marufuji match.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Match 3. Dude, Mountain Dew Pitch
Look.
Black 4 is a draw.
Mountain Dew Pitch Black 4 is the draw.
Are we just never gonna call him Tiger Mask again? He's just Mountain
No,
Dew.
it's Mountain Dew Pitch Black 4.
Mountain Dew
Yeah,
Pitch
it's
Black
Mountain Dew
4.
Pitch Black 4.
My goodness. I assume that.
I love the
Tiger
golden lovers of Kenny Omega and Pitch Black Mountain Dew W.
Pitch Black Mountain Dew. Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
So I guess I think the Noah guys are gonna win this one because Tiger Mask is there, but I don't know.
Probably.
Or I guess I'm sorry, not Tiger Mask. Mountain Dew Pitch Black is there because he's a big pit eater.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Taguchi and Wado also can take the loss.
Yeah.
Also, I will say, I have
Alejandro
never heard
as
of
well.
any of these three people.
Alejandro
they're facing?
is a dude. Jinta Miyawaki's like they're positioning him to be like their next junior ace eventually.
I have heard of Jinta. I have heard of Jinta.
And
I've heard the other
Amakasu
two.
was previously Hao. I don't know if you remember him, but he was Hao.
Yeah.
And he got kicked out of Noah, and then he came back, and then he won the junior belt.
I've never heard of how. I'm sorry.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
then we have Kaito getting his win back from last year. Togi Makabe and Okada versus Yoshiki Inamura and Kaito Kiyomiya. Because Makabe eats pin. Because I don't know.
Oh, 1 second. I forgot to mention. They actually paid for Immigrant Song for Wrestle Kingdom.
Oh yeah, they did. They actually played it. Very
Yeah,
good.
they didn't censor it.
Yeah. That was very unexpected. But yeah.
Yeah. That's definitely why he won.
Probably. Putting stock into it.
Yeah.
Giving Led Zeppelin
We
their
paid
money.
for it. We're gonna fucking play it twice.
We're gonna give Led Zeppelin their money. Yeah. But
So,
I don't know, maybe he wins then.
and then the other matches.
Yeah. Now we go on
So,
to...
but the rest of it is built on the NFT enjoyers versus based god Congos.
Base God Congos, and they fucked it. They fucked it.
They fucked it.
They fucked it. Besides 2 matches, they fucked it. Well, 3 matches. The heavyweight matches are all
You're
fucked.
telling me you're not here for Bushi versus the Tad?
Look, that's a good match. But when fucking Hiromu Tanaske was right there, what are you doing? Why is Woman Beater getting a match on the show? You have Shuji Kondo
Yeah.
and High 69 right there. But what is... Why? Why? Like, ugh. It's... I'm just very disappointed with the junior matches because they really structured them stupidly.
Yeah, it's
And,
bad.
You just have to switch like 2 things, and you're
Just
fine.
swap Tad and get rid of O'Hara.
Get rid of O'Hara, bring High 69 and he can eat a pin. Give Bushi a win. It's fine.
They're not gonna give Bushi a win because it's structured like this: Hiromu needs to win, and Shingo probably needs to win. So Sonata and Bushi have to lose. So they gave the 2 people who from Noah who probably need to win more.
This
guess
would
so.
involve Noah. This would involve Noah giving anything to Sawyer.
Yeah, and also you're implying Keno's gonna beat Naito.
No, I'm not implying
That
that
would be
at all. I
base.
think Naito's gonna be. No, I think Naito, Takagi, and Hiromu win.
So you think Soya's gonna beat Sonata?
Yeah.
That's
Buddy,
Yeah.
it's a
fuck
bit
that.
scratchy cotton.
Fuck that NFT guy.
I wish, but no. Soya gets nothing. He never wins. He like never wins anything consequential. He's essentially the Sonata of Congo. This match is
Yeah,
very fitting.
FD. When was the last time Sonata won something consequential?
US last year.
Oh fuck, he did that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
Wait,
Soya don't
wait.
even get
Oh,
that.
I blocked
Sonata
that.
is the
I
Sawyer,
remember.
but he actually gets like put in big spots.
Yeah.
I
Soya gets
blocked
nothing.
that out of my memory.
Absolutely nothing.
He is there to lose. Basically, I feel like Congo are gonna get... Tanaske might be the only one to win. Which...
Oh,
Everybody
Tedasco
else...
supremacy is here.
Because Nakajima... Nakajima winning would be interesting. He's not going to. Keno winning, I doubt. Because they have Naito's Naito. And, like... Takahashi just won Junior. So, no. So... And, like, unless they really pull the fucking rug out from under us and give Sonata a loss to Soya, which they won't, like, honestly, LIJ might just pitch a shutout. They might, because Congo,
Yuck.
they don't seem to have like a solid chance of winning. Tanosuke might be.
Would Noah even agree to that?
They might. They fucking lost a lot last year. Like, and they also.
Who knows?
Honestly, they treat Congo like absolute dog shit half the time.
Yeah.
Like,
They get jobbed a lot.
they don't win. Like, they lose a lot of the title matches. They are there. They win like the occasional thing. Like, Nakajima winning the belt and holding it for a while was an outlier. And then you have like the 1,000,001 like junior challenges that like Congo have made that they have just lost every time with so many different combinations, except for, like that one brief period where Ohara and Kondo won the tag belts and then they just lost them immediately. And then then you have like Soya who just goes into like tag title matches and national title matches and just loses. And then like Keno won the belt and then lost it immediately. Like, they don't like giving them anything at all. So,
the main bit they get is that Keno is such a good character and just so angry that just by sheer force of will he gets himself into like the biggest matches and the biggest feuds because he's so good.
yeah, they don't win a lot. Like, they don't win anything like that matters. They win like random multi-mans and shit, and like that's it. It's depressing.
Anyway, that's Wrestle Kingdom.
That's Wrestle Kingdom.
That's Wrestle Kingdom.
Do we have anything else to talk about? Like, do we want to talk about?
I guess I have one thing.
Yeah.
Like, who gives a shit?
What?
Do you want to talk about? You want to talk about Vince?
I don't care. I don't watch the Fed.
I was more talking about the news of like
That he wants to sell the company.
who they might be selling to.
Disney?
The Saudis.
Oh. Oh God.
The bar was low, but holy fuck.
I was thinking Disney because I heard Disney might buy it, but like.
No, the Saudis are interested.
Oh no.
Are we ready for Undertaker Goldberg return?
Oh God. I'm not interested.
I don't think they'll do it, but they have been suggested as a potential buyer.
Please no.
So
Please no.
yeah. Here's the thing though: if you want AEW supremacy on television, that's the way to do it.
Again, I do not care. But that's just a no.
Because I don't see them getting many good deals on TV if Saudi buys it.
Yeah.
Well, because Saudi will be able to outbid everyone.
That's true.
Because what is it? They, I believe, because they have their whole like golf tournament, Live Golf and whatever, and I don't believe even get on TV in the U.S. And they spend millions of dollars on that. Do they even have a TV deal? Like, I'm looking this up real quick. They. Oh, never mind. They're on FS1.
Oh.
They are on Fox Sports 1, but they're not really even. Oh, sorry. They are buying time on FS1. Sorry. So Saudi Arabia they are buying from Fox Sports 1 from Fox to be able to show it. Fox is not giving them money. So this would be awful for WWE, and I'd love to see it. Well, I wouldn't love to see it, but I would. If it happens, that might be like a start of a big decline for the company.
God. Yeah, that would be fucking shit. But also, the Fed are the Fed. They'll have infinite money. They don't really have any way to die, which is weird to say.
Sounds like Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, exactly. Like Saudi money. Saudi money would keep them afloat for fucking ever. Like.
Oh boy. Anyway.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just didn't mean to like make it that bad, but I guess inadvertently I did.
Let's have something. Let's talk about something more
fun, Ed.
Let's end on some TJPW. How about
Let's
that?
end on some Tej.
Some
We have
Tej.
some Tej. Tej was good. 1-4.
1-4. Sorry,
Big
Yelich.
show.
You have lost the right to speak, so we're talking about something me and Gwyn watch.
Yay!
Um,
I'll answer by cut to me when you have something. If you need me to give any bad takes.
yeah, will do.
So, for TJPW, bit of an interesting point in the company, to be
Yes.
honest. Because during COVID, TJPW, they're one of those... It's a weird place in Joshi where they're able to have, like... For contracted wrestlers, they have a fair few.
Yeah.
But they, through COVID and through some... We had a few people retire or just leave the company.
Yeah.
So their roster was very small, despite that, and they didn't bring anyone in, really. Apart from... It's like... Yuna Manase is moved adjacent to GANPRO, but she'll show up, like, occasionally.
Yeah.
However,
the
going
Russians-
into the second half of 2022, 2023, we are back into bringing in international talent,
Yeah.
and to quite a large number of them, which is really cool.
Yes.
It adds a whole load more flavor going on. And for this show, 2 of the 3 title matches feature international talent, which is very cool. Very interesting, and giving them a big spot to showcase, which is very nice.
Right.
And then
I'm
all of that
looking at-
anchored with the classic Miyu Yuka run back.
Yes. Again.
I'm looking at this card and I'm actually familiar with some of these wrestlers. Holy shit.
Yeah. One of your favorite female wrestlers is on there. With Trisha Adora.
I don't know if she is one of my favorite
You
wrestlers, but
like her.
I really like Yamashita also. I
Yes.
like Adora. I very much like Adora. And Maxi Impaler. Holy shit.
Yes. It was interesting because I think they're finally gonna pull the trigger and give Mizuki the fucking belt.
It looks like it.
Fucking finally, after all this time. After I've waited. We've waited, Gwyn. 1,000 years.
But we have waited a very, very long time between the very long stretches of Miyu Ace runs where it feels a bit done. Yuka winning the belt again, Shoko winning the belt again. The trading of the main event scene, but between the 3 of them for the last 7 years.
Yeah.
Hopefully, and with a big asterisk on the hopefully, because it's one thing for them to book it.
Yeah.
It's another thing for them to actually, put the belt on them.
Look, they fucking should. All right, like it's. She kind of needs it. I don't like
She does.
it, but like she's quietly, she has been like one of the most consistent performers in TJPW, and like
One of the best.
yeah, and she has won Princess Cup twice, and she's. I just don't want her getting the Goto treatment of she can. Never
Princess Cup twice. It's either I want to say 2-time tag champion.
one time, I think. Oh no, I thought she won it again.
No,
They won it
Magi
again,
Rabi
right?
won it
Yeah.
back from Bishiki-gun.
Yeah, so it would be twice. Yeah. It'd be
You've
twice.
had that several challenges up until now that were unsuccessful. I think that combined with this is the Magi Rabi rematch for the belt, combined with we're still in that era of it's Miyu or Yuka at the top.
Yeah.
That's it. A little spice of some Shoko run.
Yeah.
It needs to be someone new, and
Yeah.
Mizuki is the perfect candidate for that. It
Yes.
needs to be that.
And also, my other theory behind it is Yuka is going off to AEW soon. For what looks,
Also, yeah.
which also looks to be an extended period of time. So I can see Mizuki winning the belt. Yeah, and as John is saying in the Mike Muted chat, potentially Mizuki Maki, if Maki wins Princess Cup, or if they just do that match.
That's
for the belt.
it's the road to go. Yeah.
Yeah, it's where you go, and that's like it's written out for you. You got everything you need. It's a shame. Did Maki didn't win Princess Cup? She lost.
She won the cup. She lost the title match.
Did she win? I thought
Yeah, she won the
I thought
Princess
she
Cup.
lost to Shoko. Did she not? I thought she didn't win. I thought Shoko won Princess Cup.
She didn't win it this year. She won it the year before.
You sure?
Yeah.
Who won Princess Cup this year then?
Yuka.
Right. Oh, she did win Princess Cup. What about? I thought she didn't win it. Weird.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Oh yeah, Yuka won it back.
So time is a flat circle. COVID sucks.
Yeah, I forgot that happened. I forgot she actually won the fucking tournament. It's just
That was when we were like, oh my god, it's Maki's time to win, and she did.
Oh yeah, she did, and then they didn't put the.
And then
on
she won international for a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
In between, it's like, oh, okay.
And yeah, imagine not winning the belt after winning the tournament. Couldn't be base Taguchi man himself. The god. The real god.
But yeah, we're finally on the stretch of someone new with Dabelto of the pop, which is very fun.
Yeah.
Going in reverse order, because we'll start with, since we're on the pop chat, we'll start with main event.
Yeah.
Because why not? Miyu Yuka part, I don't know, a bajillion.
Yeah.
Match was good. However, there is a big asterisk on this one, because Yuka usually has a spot where she'll do a head scissors on the ropes, and she'll like dangle back in like a tarantula style thing,
Yes.
choke.
Yeah, one of her signature things.
In this one, they tried to do a flip over the ropes when that happened. This resulted in Miyu falling backwards over the ropes, down to the ramp mats, and then clattering her head off the exposed floor of Korakuen Hall.
And she got a concussion after that.
That is a big old concussion, and the match kept going, which is very uncomfortable.
Yeah, she got pulled.
She still managed to wrestle a very good match despite that, which is fair credit, but the match should have been stopped there.
She did get pulled from, I think, Eve or something.
She's been pulled from Eve. She's been pulled from some US dates, I believe, as well.
Yeah, she got fucked up. It was...
Yeah.
It was bad.
Which is very unfortunate. Yeah, it's one of those where the match we still got was good, but it should have ended at that point.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Main event doesn't matter. It should have ended. Because that was rough.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we got...
So we had that for main. Mizuki came out afterwards.
Yeah.
The formal challenge emotion. Very good.
And then tag belts.
Okay, semi-main is also very interesting. We have Reiwa Double A Cannon, which is the base team of older sister Sakia Kai and little sister Yuki Arai, against someone who has been made about a handful of appearances for Tej in 2022 in Max the Impaler, who's got very over, being just a complete menace to Pom Harajuku in specific, to try and kidnap her and take her everything. And a now debuting Heidi Howitzer as the Wasteland War Party, which is very cool to see. Again, the tag division in Tej has been good, but it's been one of those where there's just a limited amount of teams across the last couple of years.
I feel like
so just to have one that's completely new like this, both internationally and debuting, is very good. On top of all that, they bloody won.
They win. They won. I was surprised they won. I was like, oh, okay. Yelich, you know a bit more. I think you would know a bit more about Max the Impaler than I would.
Yes. They are they're a big hulking wrestler for someone who does more women's wrestling.
Yeah.
Max the Impaler and Heidi Howitzer. There's been I know there was some controversy lately because WWE kind of in the business of kind of stealing gimmicks recently from indie wrestlers.
Yeah.
And Max the Impaler and Heidi Howitzer is one of those cases with the Sarah Logan return recently.
Oh yeah, right.
Basically just ripping off her look.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
But kind of go for big old steampunky more wrestlers. It's not a style you usually see much in women's wrestling, I would say.
Yeah.
So they're different. They're not. I will say, they're not really. I don't want to say they're not match quality wrestlers, because you can get quality matches out of them. They aren't gonna give you like crazy matches. They're hosses.
They're not your work rate insanos. Yeah.
No. But they're fun. But honestly, they're fun. They're different, and it's a welcome change of pace. Especially in what I would imagine would be an all women's company.
Yeah.
I imagine it's a really nice change of pace to see someone like that instead
much.
of some
It really is a good change of pace because for TJPW in specific, there is not much hossness going on. Like the most amount of hoss you'll have is Miyu Watanabe just throwing people around for days.
Yeah, but that's because everyone else is
there's
trying.
not many like tall, just big beef lords.
Yeah, like if you want
rolling around.
you have Toll, you have like Saki, and then you have like Strong, which is Miyu, and that's it.
And in Tej, where it is a bit more about character, less of the work ratey. Heidi Howitzer and Max the Impaler work incredibly well as just very over the top characters.
Yeah.
That draw attention and they can get investment through that.
Also, I feel like tell me if it's working. Are the Japanese crowds responding well to them? Because I feel like they would. They feel very like Legion of Doomy.
I think this definitely helped with Max the Impaler making appearances before this.
Yeah.
Getting the gimmick over, just being a spectacle in and of themselves, just being so different from the usual.
Max the Impaler really is. Yeah, they feel like they feel like what Demolition was when back in the day.
Yeah.
But for women's wrestling.
Right.
It does feel a bit like that. And then with this match, grounded with Saki Akai just being like a just experienced vet, ring general, getting it through. This match was really fun.
Yeah.
Again, playing off how Yuki Arai was just completely just overpowered.
Yeah.
By this crazy big team.
Yeah.
Who have now just taken the belts.
Yes.
It's very cool. How long they hold them for, I don't know, but I'm assuming they'll take them back to the US and do some matches and stuff with that, which sounds fun. And that's really cool.
Yeah, it's nice. Moving. Sorry, you have something to say?
I just said it was fun.
Moving up, we have Miyu Watanabe defending the international title against Trisha Adora. Or Trisha Adora, rather. Not Trisha Adora. Trisha Adora. Yeah. Gwyn, what are your thoughts?
This was a good match. Again, it's a bit of an oddball one because Trish Adora, this is her very first appearance in TJPW.
Yeah.
This one, it felt out of left field because usually for the international one, in previous years, it hasn't been a debut.
Yeah. It's been somebody who's been there for a while.
So this was like first impression. I think she did really well. She was really good. Again, she's someone that has comparable size to Miyu, who is the powerhouse of the Tokyo Joshi roster. That was just really fun to see because Miyu is usually wrestling smaller people that she can throw around just for days. But it was really good. Miyu retaining, it makes sense. It's the right thing. She's on this crazy good run from last year from the cup and winning the belt. But the match was good. It wasn't overly noteworthy, but it was a good match.
They definitely seem to have a lot of faith in Miyu. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Trish Adora. I feel real bad for Trish Adora. And I say that because she's doing great for herself, first off, in wrestling. But she loses every match. Like, any big match she's in, ever. Every AEW match she's in, she loses, no matter if it's on Dark, no matter if it's on, not WB, I mean, just AEW, like, proper. I think she's had a match on AEW proper. Or Ring of Honor. Doesn't matter. She always loses. Tokyo Joshi Pro, she's lost. She's lost most of her matches recently in her IWTV shows. She doesn't win ever. She even in MLW, she lost. When they had the match when Ty Valkyrie versus her.
Yeah.
They had a featherweight title match. She lost that. She never gets to win. She doesn't even win on Beyond Wrestling. Like, I don't know the last time I saw Trish Adora win a big match. She even lost, I believe. She used to. I'm not sure if she even still has her own title, the Okay, never mind. She does still have the Pan African World Diaspora Championship.
Yeah.
Which is basically just her title that she just carries around. She's had it for 1,000 days. She's the only ever champion. At least I thought she lost it. Aaron, friend of the show, is on the Mike Needed chat, said he thought she lost it. I also did too. I thought that it was mentioned that she lost that title on Final Battle, but according to Cage Match, she has not. I thought she did. Yeah, it's just she never wins. She never wins a match. I wish bookers would actually let her win something for once instead of just being like, here's a good woman. She's great at the wrestling. Let's have her lose.
Yeah. I guess we'll see. I mean, could change. New year, you never know. Things could change.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I just hope for better things for Trish Adora in wrestling.
Who do you think
she's great.
Gwen, who would you say is going to be the next person to challenge Miyu for the international belt?
It's difficult to say at the moment because they are definitely transitioning more into what they envisioned this belt being when they created it.
Yeah.
As in, this is where we have our Gaijin challenge and have matches and showcase them.
Yeah.
Whereas for the last few years, it has just been a generic mid-card belt. Difficult because you've just had a lot of your kind of upper mid-card / main event people in a princess title contendership.
Yep.
Rambo. So it could be either of them that didn't win that, or it could be someone more out of left field, I suppose. They haven't really angled anyone yet for it.
Right.
It's unusual because there's not like a defined someone's on the rise and they need a title match apart from, say, Suzume.
Right.
Which I think that she'll definitely have a match at some point. Whether she's now, probably not.
Yeah. Hard to say about that. I feel like they could if she doesn't win, because I don't think she'd win the belt now.
Yeah.
If they want to have her win the belt later, maybe they'll do it later on. But I think if they want to just like have her have a shot at it, they could just do that. It's very possible.
The Suzume Miyu title match will happen.
Yeah.
That's the two rising stars in the mid card at the moment. That's them. And also a fun little aside on this show, they announced that Miyu and Suzume were having their likeness and outfits put onto, I think it was like a mobile game characters.
Right. Okay.
They had a thing with I think it was Mizuki and Ito last year for this, so now it's Miyu and Suzume, which is fun.
Okay. We already talked about the Battle Royal winner. Mizuki won. Yeah, cool. Moving on to the traditional Shoko versus Mizuho match that happened.
Yeah.
Rabbits and Horns match.
Yep.
Yeah.
the main feature of this match was it suddenly became a lumberjack match with
hammers.
with rabbits with hammers.
Yeah.
And they were bonking everyone that went out the ring.
Yeah.
Mahiro was one of them. She was very much regretful of the bonkage.
Regretful bonkage.
It was very good. Great gimmick.
Regret.
And it actually ended in a draw.
It did. First time ever they've drawn. They usually have.
Yes.
I think Mizuho won last year, and then they had was it Mizuho won last year, or was it Shoko won last year?
I actually can't remember, but it was they broke out the kaiju Lego spot.
Yes,
again.
they did.
This one looked even more gnarly than last time.
They do it every time. It's fucked. I don't know what the plan is for these two. They usually have a tag title challenge at some point in the year, so it'll be interesting to see what happens with that.
Return of Tokyo Joshingas would be very nice.
Yes, with the please bring back the sidecar. The side. You remember how they had the fucking act bike, and then you had the sidecar with
assault bike.
The
Avec sidecar was
the assault
wonderful.
bike. Yeah. The assault bike in DDT is the best weapon in across all the promotions. I love it so much. I love how they just it's not it's clearly a very stupid weapon in that it's a bike, and they just ride it.
But it's the best.
Don't even hit each other with it. They just go on it and start riding it.
But yeah, if this is just the gimmick that they have on 1-4, I'm glad that they're finding new ways to make this fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it's still great. It's still great.
Yeah, it's still really good.
We have random 6-woman
Yeah.
tag with Kaya, Mahiro, and Now against Neko, Pom, Raku. You got Pom, Raku shenanigans. That's good.
Neko's
about
still eating pins, I see.
Before the match, we did have Ref Kiso conducting Pom's screams, which is very fun.
Okay.
But that's about it.
That's about it.
We have tag match of Team Karate, which is Juria and Mocha against Arisa Endo and a debuting Wakana Yohara.
Yep.
Who was dressed like she was dressed like color inverted Yuki Arai.
Yeah.
As in the exact same gear but in red.
Yep. Maybe that.
She's fun. She's just made a newly debut. It's very good. We'll also have to see how she goes.
Yep.
But she's very fun so far.
Yep.
And then in the more importantly for the debuts, in my opinion, singles match to open the show, Yuki Aino defeats Himawari, who was making her debut, and she looks like, if anyone looks up who Himawari is, she's been wrestling for 5 months, by the way. She already has like the dripped out main eventer gear going on.
Yeah. Yeah. Her deal
And-
is really good.
Yeah, so her old gear is like her main event gear, and the joke going around is that the one that she had for is like she was like the main event god, and she's been like stripped of her power, so she has to like regain her main eventness.
Okay. That's understandable. I guess.
It's kind of like that Miyu Yamazaki energy in Stardom, where she debuts. It's like, you already look like a main event person. What is this? You already have the drip.
And now she does not anymore.
Or now it's still drippage, but it's not quite the same level of drippage.
Right. Okay. Cool. That's.
But yeah, that was.
God, yeah. No, I see it. I looked it up. Yeah,
Can you send me that pic? I can't find it. I'm trying to work out what Gwen's talking about.
I just found a pic. I have no clue if it's the right person. But I'm like, yeah, they have decent drip. I'll post it and like needed.
Yeah.
Yes, that was
not
Tokyo Joshi Pro 23, and it was a very, very good show. Not quite reaching the highs of when we've past had them, like when we've had a Makito Hikaru Noah
That's
match.
Unagi. Sorry, that's Unagi. Yeah, like.
Well, I'm good. Well, I looked up.
Yeah, I don't know why Unagi shows up when you put in Himawari.
She was formerly Unagi Himawari when she wasn't in Stardom.
Oh, okay. Well, no, that's like Unagi Sayaka. The fucking. Oh,
Well,
Yeah.
Fuck this.
We will find. I'll find it eventually. Hold on. I go through Twitter.
This sucks.
But yeah, that was the show. Very good.
Alright. Quick DDT thing. Should Mao beat CDK for the tag belts? How we feel.
Good, but that was a win-win scenario because I love both those teams.
Yes,
so
that was a great choice on Takagi's part to have those two teams.
It feels kind of funny that Shunma and Mao are both 2-time champions, but this is their first time winning it together.
Yeah, it's very nice to see that, like, because Shunma won it with Takeshita and Mao won it with Asuka. But it's very nice to see that they got that tag win. Brooks even did the whole net power thing finally, which took him.
Net power.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see what you mean now. I see what you mean now, Gwyn, with that gear. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's some cool wrestling shoes. Yeah, nice. I feel DT looking into the new year looks to be very promising. All the champions are lined up well right now. The next Universal title match is going to be really fun. It's Doi, Sasaki, and Ueno in a 3-way match. Which that's going to be fun. Especially if Daisuke does not decide to be Daisuke and
I think in a 3-way match he can, you know.
Yeah, he usually puts on his working boots.
He can't rest in the headlock.
Yeah. Like, I know everyone likes to call him Mitsuke. When he puts the fucking working boots on, he's fucking brilliant. Like, he's Randy Orton syndrome to the fucking max. But he can definitely get it done when he needs to. Ayakayama.
I'm quite excited for Jun Akiyama to be the Extreme Champion with new white belt strap.
New white belt. Very good looking belt change.
It looks lovely.
Yes, the purple was always a bit odd, but the white makes it look a lot nicer as a belt. Yeah, I'll see if I can find a picture of it for Yelich. Hold on.
Oh boy, I get to see a picture.
You get to see a picture and you can tell me if you think this makes the belt look better.
Oh.
Whoa. I feel like, I don't know, he hasn't. It was weird. He didn't come out with it when Burning were fucking teaming all together, and the 6-man champs all had their belts, and he didn't. And it was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, a bit weird.
What are you doing, Nakayama? Bring out your fucking belt with you. Oh, here we go. Yeah, it's on his waist in this photo with Kabashi.
Here we go. Go on. But what's the question again?
Just how do you think the belt looks?
Okay. Oh, I saw this. This is much better than what it was. Yeah.
Purple. Yeah.
This is yeah. White straps make everything better.
Yeah, it makes it look a lot cleaner, a lot nicer. Tag champs are good. 6-man champs are interesting. I don't know how long Kotaro is going to hang around DDT, but Kotaro Suzuki is currently working DDT as a member of Burning with Endo and Yosuke Okada as the 6-man champs. So Burning basically have a monopoly on all the white belts. So, yeah. That's pretty much it. That's it, guys.
Higuchi still goes
all
strong.
Of wrestling.
That's
wrestling.
We did it, guys.
We've been going for 2.5 hours.
One slight 5-second thing. Miyuki Watase won the Spirit of Gambare title.
Yes, Mizuki Watase
And that's
did.
the last thing that ever happened in wrestling.
Yes, it was very.
That's it. Wrestling is done. We peaked. Watase won the belt from Harley Jackson. There we go.
Yeah, but I mean, he's kind of become like the Gambare guy, so they're very big on him over there.
Yeah.
He was a better fit there anyway, as opposed to DEC.
You know what? I have an idea. I have a good idea to close the episode off on.
Yeah,
January
Dragon Gate's a
7th.
thing. Huh? What?
Who cares? No, shut up. We're not doing anymore. I have an idea to close off the show. It's January 7th, first show of the new year. One prediction for the new year for everyone.
Everybody gives us one prediction? Okay.
One prediction. It can be about anything. Preferably about wrestling.
Okay.
Ospreay wins the G1.
I don't know, man.
I'm keeping mine as Ospreay wins G1 because I think that happened.
I have one. It's Omega versus Okada main event Forbidden Door.
Potentially. I'm gonna say Kaito's gonna drop GHC to who is there? A returning Go Shiozaki when he comes back. That's my prediction. Alrighty, guys.
We did it.
We did it. That's wrestling. We've been doing this for 2.5 hours, John. Shut up. We're going home. We're done.
We're
so
taking home,
tired.
pal.
Yeah.
I'm
alright.
so tired.
Thank you all
It's
for
8
listening.
a.m.
If you did, I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you guys, I don't know, whenever, I guess. Goodbye.